Good morning, everybody. Today I start the practical session of COM Command 302 Database Management System. In there, I will introducing how to work with SQL, and there you can see how to make some queries and how to enter some queries for your uh, MS. MySQL database. Likewise, here I am introducing how to handling SQL work. Okay, how to handling a SQL work in the uh, our SQL database. Okay, අපි මේක SQL database එක handle කරන්න කොහොමද? ඒ ගැන පොඩ්ඩක් අපි කතා කරනවා. Okay, we can start our session. First of all, you should be know what is the MySQL. Okay, what is the MySQL? MySQL is the database management system. It is actually database management system. MySQL means database management system. Okay, it is actually database management system. So we can use it database management system. We are working with in it is an open source database management system. It is very useful because of the all people can download freely. Okay, we can download it freely by using the internet. Okay, it is actually open source database management system. Okay, this is a open source database management system. It is available in online download. We can download it by freely. Okay, by just typing MySQL, and you can see it is in the I see it. Okay, I will see if you want to download it here, take it like this. Okay, in here, if you want to download this, you can just type MySQL, and here you can see there is a MySQL www.mysql.com, and there you can download it by freely download it and freely, and you can see there is MySQL community GPL download. By using it, you can download this is my Windows, so I using MySQL download for Windows, and you can click in this icon. Okay, by using this you can download this. Okay, මේ path එක පාවිච්චි කරලා අපි download කරලා install කරගන්න පුළුවන් MySQL එක very easily, because of the it is what it is uh, free open source database management system. Okay, it is really free, and you can download it freely, and you can install it very easily for your computers. Okay, लेसे डाउनलोड करला कंप्यूटर सोलिंग इंस्टॉल करना बोला. If you first of all I will tell, if you have any question you can ask me. Okay, you can ask me while unmute mic. It is better to ask me using the chat. Okay, chatting ask කරන එක ගොඩක් better. Okay, chat එක ask කරන්න පුළුවන්, නැත්නම් MySQL package එක පාවිච්චි කරලා use sorry mic එක unmute කරලා අහන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, well if you have any question you can ask me, and if you want to uh, uh, introducing these things again, you can type again. If you are clear you can type clear. Okay, මම clear මේක පැහැදිලි නම් clear කියලා type කරන්න පුළුවන්, නැත්නම් පැහැදිලි when I asking you understand, likewise you can type clear. If you don't understand you can type again in the chat box. Okay, well again කියලා chat box එකේ type කරනවා, මම type පාරක් introduce කරන්න ඕන. You can ask at 10 time or any time. Okay, if you didn't understand it clearly you can ask anytime. Okay, ඔයාලට අහන්න පුළුවන් ඒක understand තේරුනේ නැත්තම්. Okay, okay, in there first of all how to starting work with the MySQL. I am now I am download the MySQL programming, and next I want to start working with the MySQL. In there, first of all you should be what do? You should opening command prompt. Okay, so you should opening command prompt. I share my screen here. You can see now you can open in the command prompt by start menu, I can press CMD. In there, you can open in the command prompt. I think you are clearly see it. If you want, I increase some font size a little bit. Okay, I am increasing my font line a little bit. Okay, now you are clear, no? Are you seeing clearly my command prompt? Okay, are you seeing it? Is it clear right now? This command prompt. This command prompt, is it clear? Please engage with me, okay? Is it clear right now? Yeah, thank you. Okay, now you can see this is the command prompt. I using Mysql commands by using the command prompt. Okay, I type in my Mysql commands using the command prompt. Okay, in there, first of all, what should we do? Enter the copy of the link to your Mysql bin directory in the command prompt. Okay, how is it do? Now I think you are installing your Mysql program to your computer. In there, you can see there is the path to the Mysql bin directory. Okay, there is the path. There is the path of the installing item in your computer. Where is it? You can now you can open in the path of your MySQL program. It is in you can see if you want to open it is you can see where I show you. I share my screen again. Okay, if you want to open in your MySQL program, uh, I think you are clear with see my screen. In there, I go to this PC and I install in my MySQL program to where I install it to local disk. In there, you can see there is a programming files. Okay, programming files folder. In there, I opening what MySQL. Okay, in programming file you can see there is a MySQL. I open a MySQL server. In there you can see there's a bin file. What is the path? Again I will see you. What is my local disk C. You can write it, okay? Local disk C and programming file. Okay, program file. And next you can go to MySQL. Okay, in there you can see MySQL server. MySQL server. In there, I opening MySQL server and MySQL server, I opening the bin folder. Okay, I opening the bin folder in the MySQL server. Okay, likewise, you can go to the path of your working area. This is the MySQL bin path. This is the actual path of MySQL bin. Okay, now you can see there. This is the path of MySQL bin. So I want to copy this path. Okay, I copy this path. Control plus C. I using Control plus C and I copy this path. And I want to now your command prompt. Now your command prompt is in where? Okay. Now your command prompt is in C user files in ASUS. Likewise, okay. Your command prompt is now in the C users ASUS. So I want to change my directory right now. Okay. I want to change my directory here. Okay. Want to change කරන්න ඕනේ මගේ directory එක කොහෙටද bin folder එකට. So I use CD. I use CD for change directory. I think you are familiar with command prompt. Okay. Okay. මම හිතනවා ඔයාලා familiar කියලා command prompt commands එක. So I use what CD command. I use CD command for change directory. Change directory to where I want to change directory for my bin folder. So I copy in my what I copy in my bin folder location. What is C program files, MySQL server, and bin. Okay. Likewise, I copy in my bin folder area. This is the location of bin folder. I remember that. I think you remember it. Okay. I copy in my bin folder. Likewise, here the place. I copy in my bin folder. Here the location of bin. You can see here the location of bin. I copied by this and I copy this, and you can see this is the bin folder location. After that, I press enter. Okay, now you are in where? You are in C program files, MySQL server 8.0 bin folder. Okay, next. First of all, you should what? Here the enter the location of the MySQL server. After that, you should what in the bin directory you should uh, lo- try to log in. Try to log into uh, MySQL server. Okay. Now you are in the MySQL server location bin folder. After that, you should do what? You should do log into the MySQL server. How to log into the MySQL server? There is a small command. There's a small command likewise. How you can log into MySQL server by using what MySQL dash u root p to log in the MySQL server. What you do here, you are in the bin folder in the MySQL server. Now you are in the bin folder in the MySQL server. In there, you should open in what? You should type in the command there. What? MySQL dash u root p dash u root p. Okay, I will use MySQL dash u root p there. Okay, so you can see I use what? MySQL dash u root p. Okay, in there what? I should MySQL. I type is slowly, and next what? Dash u, and next root, and next dash p. Likewise, you can easily type MySQL dash u uh, and dash p and press space bar. Okay, in there to what I use now you can see now your command prompt is changed like this. Now your command prompt is here. First of all, you can see only there is a command prompt. Now you can see there is dash MySQL what dash u root dash p likewise. Okay, now your command prompt is also changing. Okay, command prompt එකක් change වෙලා කියලා පේනවා නේද? command prompt එකක් change වෙලා තියෙන. Now your command prompt is also the changing. Okay, um, because of the I try to log in to MySQL server. Okay, I try to log in MySQL server, so it's been changing right now. Okay, now when I install in MySQL, uh, it is asking some password here. Okay, I enter some password here. It is a customized password. You can type in any password when you are installing. Well, කැමති password එක type කරන්න පුළුවන් install කරනකොට. Here I installing password for my MySQL server. I enter that password there. Okay, I enter that password here and press enter. Okay, now you can see what happening. Now you can see welcome to MySQL monitor command with okay, likewise it is welcoming. It is the take me to welcome stage for my MySQL server. Okay, MySQL server එකට welcome කියලා welcome statement එකට අරන් ගියා නේද? Likewise you can what? Now you are logging to the MySQL server in your device. Okay, now you can see now you are logging to the MySQL server of your computer. No. Okay, now you are in the MySQL server. How we prove it? We can prove it by using there you can see MySQL command like this. Okay, there you can see MySQL command like this. Now you are profile, you are actually in the MySQL uh, server. Okay, අපි MySQL server එකේ ඉන්නවා කියලා actually කියන්න පුළුවන් මෙතන මොකද්ද proof කරලා දෙලා MySQL කියලා. Okay, you are proofing. Now you are in the MySQL server right now. Okay, and next what do we do? Okay, now you are in the MySQL server. Okay, now you can identify you are in the MySQL server likewise because of the there is a display MySQL likewise. And next, what is the data type of the MySQL? There are several data types using in the MySQL, and MySQL data types help you the properly define the field in the table. In when we are inserted some data in our tables, you can see there are different data types. There are different data types in your MySQL table, and they are for overall optimizing your database. It can be overally optimize your database, and MySQL uses many different data types broken into three categories. Okay, in there we are using many different data types in the MySQL. Okay, we can use many different data types in the MySQL tables. We are broken them into three categories. We are broken them into the three categories. They are follows. Okay, you can see there are three categories. What is the three categories? String data types. There are three main data categories. What is string data types, and next numeric data types, and finally you can see date and time. Okay, these are the three main categories. I will roughly, okay, I will quickly introduce something about these data types. Okay, and we can pass in these data types like this. Okay, these are the main data types. You should be passing these data types like this. Okay, okay. In there, first of all, you can see in data types. In data types, you can see first of all what is there are string data types. There are many string data types. What is the string data types? You can see there are many string data types like this. Are using like this. There are first of all you can see char data type. There is a char data type. Char means what? Char means actually characters. Characters. If you want to insert fixed length string characters. Okay, if you want to if you want to insert fixed length string characters can contain letters. There can be contain letters, numbers, and special characters. Okay, the fixed length string characters, okay, you can contain what there, you can contain letters and numbers and special characters there. By size parameters, using size parameters in the bracket, we can use size parameters to specify the column length and the characters. Okay, if you use size parameters in the chart, if you want to, if you typing, if you introducing char characters like this, we should what, we should insert size there like 30. It should be 0 to 225. Okay, if you didn't insert something, it is default taken as 1. Okay, if you didn't insert any size, it defaultly taken as a 1. Okay, okay, and the size parameter is specified column length and the characters. Okay, අපිට column එකේ length එක කියන්න තමයි size parameters එක use කරන්නේ. Okay, that the first data type. What is the first data type? We use char data type. Okay, in the char data type we can use characters like this. Okay, and next we use what, varchar data type. In the next, okay, in the next we are using varchar data type. They are also introduced what, they are also introduced the size of the database. Okay, varchar character data type. Okay, in there you are also using varchar size data type. Okay, uh, there should be using like this, and there uh, a variable length string can contain their vacha. Vacha is actually what? Actually another string there. It can be contain letters. It can be contain letters and also numbers and also the special characters in the vacha data types. Okay, but it is different than char because of the there are maximum column length in the characters. Okay, rather than the char. In char we can use 0 to 200 255 characters for as a size allocation for my data type, and varchar data type it can be allocation 0 to 65 likewise. Okay, you can use 65,535 characters for your maximum characters for your varchar data type. Okay, in there you can use rather than what, rather than we can using rather than that data types. Okay, this better, it is better. No, it is better for using what are data type for inserting more data in the one data type. And next, I think you are following with me. Okay, you can do the practical with me and you can follow the practical with me. It is better way. That's the better way. If you are not installing, please installing these things while I will introducing these data types. So quickly installing these things, and you are quickly installing these things, and you can uh, you follow the session with me. Okay, you can follow the session with me with the doing this practical with me. Okay, next this the third data type. The third data type is binary data type. It is also equal to char data type. Okay, it is also equal to char data type, but binary is binary the size by there are but it shows binary byte string, not the strings. They are installing binary byte string. The size parameter is specified in the column name into bytes. Default is a 1. Okay, it is take the default values as 1, and also what, and also there should be uh, the size parameter is specified in the column length. Actually the size parameters is specified in the column length rather than like the I introducing before. Okay, and next var binary. Var binary means what? Var means variable, binary means binary data type. So both the summation of these two, the summation of the combine of these two, it is combining var variable and binary data type. It is called as a var binary. In there, you can see it is equal to varchar. Okay, it is actually equal to varchar data type, but only in storing what? No, only storing binary byte strings. It is actually equal to varchar, but it is only what? It is only equal in storing binary byte strings. The size parameter is specified the maximum column length in bytes, but the size parameters is specifies the maximum column length in bytes. Okay, and the size parameters is specifies the maximum column length. It specifies the maximum column length in the bytes. Okay, and there tiny blob. What is tiny? Tiny blob. We are using tiny blob for blobs. Okay, binary large object. Blobs means binary large object. Max length is 255 again. Okay, we use the blobs as the binary large object. Binary large object can the blob. We can use there for 255 bytes. Okay, and tiny text. Tiny means small text. Okay, tiny means we can use tiny text for holds a string with the maximum 255 again. Okay, we can hold a string, maximum length for 255 again. And next we can use text size. Again. We can use text. In text we can use text string values maximum length to 85 65,000 and 535 there again. Okay, 65,000 and 535 again there. We can type text maximum text length like there. Okay, and next blob. We can use blob for again what? Binary large object that is not tiny. Tiny means small size. Blob is we use binary large object for a maximum size. Again 65,535. Okay, and medium text. We can use medium text. For hold a string with the maximum length. Okay, now it is holding size length more rather than others. It is holding how many size? It is only 16, 777 and 215 characters there. Okay, it is a very big size rather than the what? Medium text rather than tiny text. Tiny text is small space, but there it takes the more space rather than tiny text. And medium blob, we use medium blob. If you want to use medium blob is what? It is also taken more spaces rather than tiny blob. In there you can use binary large object again. It is taken a binary large object again. So there are, you can see, we can use 16 uh, what how many uh, 60 million, no, 60 million 7,077 uh, hundreds and also 215 values there. Okay, and next you can use what long block. Long means it can be block means actually block means what every time text means actually a string. Okay, block means actually it is but binary large object. Okay, but me in tiny it can take only 255. Okay, it is size taken only 265. In medium, you can see what in medium you can take values like there. Now long, we are use long data type. In long data type, long blob, you can hold the data up to this value. It is rather than two value taken size rather than other two values. Okay, so you can see now blob value introducing but long type introducing more space for your data. Okay, taken more space for your data in the blob data type. Okay, and next you use enum in there. You can see value 1, value 2, value 3 like quite in enum means in the enum the string object. In there you are using string object that can have only one value. Okay, we are using string object that can have only one value. Okay, it is a string object, there can be have only one value chosen from the list of the possible values. Okay, it is actually string object that can have only one value chosen from a list of possible values. It is chosen from the list, it is taken from the list from the possible values, and you can list up how many values. You can see list up again 65,535 values again like a medium data type. You can take up the value 65,535 values again in a list. Okay, if a value is inserted that is not in the list, a blank value will be inserted. If a value inserted that not in the list, value එක list එකේ නැත්තම් a blank value will be inserted. Okay, value එකක් නැත්තම් ඉතින් දෙන්න මොකද blank value එක. Blank value, the values are stored in the order you are entered it. Okay, values are normally inserted, the values are sorted in the order according your order. Values are sorted according your order you are inserted in these values. Okay, insert කරන order එකට තමයි values ටික අපිට store වෙන්නේ short වෙලා පෙන්නන්නේ. Okay, next it is enum. Now you are using set value. In the set value you are here, you can see in the set the string object. It can be string object that can have 0 or more values. Okay, string, this is a set value, there is a string object, you can see there are 0 or more values in the string object. Okay, there are, you can see 0 or more object in the string values. Okay, uh, so chosen from a list possible value, you can list up to 64 values in the set value. There are also, you can see in the set value you can set the values up to 64 values in the set list. Okay, set list එකට අපිට values 64ක් දක්වා insert කරන්න පුළුවන්. Next, numeric data type. Next I use what numeric data type. In numeric data type there are several data types again. Okay, the second part, the numeric data type. Numeric means actually numbers. There are several numeric data types in your Mysql. You can see there are, you can see bit data type and tiny int and boolean data type bool and small int. Likewise I will introduce quickly these things again. Okay, in the bit in a bit data type, bit in the bit value type, in the bit value types, the number of bits per value is specified in the size. Okay, in there, in bit value type, you can see number of bit value is specified in the size. Okay, number of bit value is specified in the size. The size parameters can hold a value from 1 to 64. Size parameters can hold a value from 1 to 64. The default value for size is 1. The default value again the default value is 1. What default value is what I taken as the 1, taken as the default value is taken as 1 again. 1 kilobyte default value you got. And next we can use tiny int කියන්නේ ඉස්සර වගේම tiny int එකේදී මොකද වෙන්නේ? Tiny int means tiny means small value. It should be 255. Okay, 255. The size of the tiny bit int, because of the tiny data type, we can use 200 up to 265 55 data. Okay, in tiny you can see it can be up to 255 again data size. In there it is a range data type like this. The sign data type range from minus 122 for plus 127. Okay, it is changing now, it is changing like this. Okay, it is changing like this, minus 128 for plus 127. Okay, likewise it is changing size like this. Okay, and they are boolean. You know what is the boolean value? Boolean value means 0 and 1. 0 and 1 for, we can take 0 as the false values, we can use 0 as the false value, 1 as the true values. Okay, 1 as the true value like this. We can use bold data type, bold data type for boolean. Okay, bold data type for boolean. Okay, so 0 is considered false and non-zero value is considered as a true. Okay, boolean also the same. Okay, boolean is also the same data type to bool. Okay, these two are take the same thing in the Mysql server. And next, and I use a small int. Okay, if you want to take a small, please remember I use what three data types there, what tiny and next small and the long. In small, again it can take how many characters? In small and sorry, small also to take this value. Medium take the more value less there. Okay, in the small you can small integer sign range for there to there. Okay, it is actually how many 65,535 values there. Okay, small also taken the like there. And medium int, in medium integer, in medium int, it is sign range for there to there, so it can be taken like these values in the uh, size parameters for the medium int. In the integer, it is also the integer value. Okay, it is all the integer value. Integer is a number, actually a number. It is integer value. It is sign range from here to here. It is taken sign range from here to here. So it can be actually like this value for your parameters. Okay, it can be like this value for your parameters. And integer and int, and so also the integer, we can take integer for equal to int. Okay, we can take integer values equal to int. So in there, if you take integer values like this, it is begin, it is uh, equal to in size, and the big int, big means it is taken more values. Okay, Big means it is very local, in a local. Big means it is taken more values rather than integer. It is actually integer. It is actually large integer. It is taken more values from here to here. Okay. It is taken more values to here, here. Actually, here it is taken like this value for size parameters. Okay. Size parameters in මේ වගේ තඩි value එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. For what? Big int. For what? It is taken big value for big int. Actually, like the word. Actually, අර්ථයෙන්ම ඒක ලොකු එකක් කියලා නේද? Big කියන්නේ ලොකු value එකක්. Like there, you can take big value for your integer. And next, float. In float, you are no floating value means actually decimal value. We can take the floating point number. A floating point number, the total number, this is specifies the size actually takes how many the size of the allocation at the total number of digits there. The number of digits after the decimal point is specifying the parameters. It is specifying the parameter. The syntax like the depreciate in Mysql 8 rather than the after that it is the remove that feature. Okay. Mysql 8 के पास से मुकाद Mysql 8 के पास से एक मोटा remove करना फिर after that float. Now it is only floating point number. Float means floating point number के decimal point. There is a decimal point in the floating point number, and there Mysql uses the p value determined with the to use float to double for the determined whether it is used float for the double for the but resulting data type. Okay, it is taking float value and also the double value same the resulting data type. If the p from the 0 to 24, 0 to 24, the data type float. If we p from the from 25 to 50, the data type become double. Okay, we can use 0 to 25 24 as a float, and 25 to 53 it is taken as a double. Okay, double and float. We can use float data type and also double data type like this. Okay, and they are double data type. In double you can see there is the size and the there are you can see it is specified the size and the number of digits after the decimal point is specified the parameters, and also the number of digits after the decimal point is specified the parameters there. Okay, and next double precision. In double precision you can introduce the size and the data there also. And decimal means what? An exact fixed point decimal. Okay, it is an exact fixed point number. It is actually exact fixed point number. The total number of digits is specified in size. The total number of digits is specified in size. The number of digits after the decimal point is specified the d parameters. Again, number of digits after that we can use d parameters like this. You can read this like this, and dec parameters equal to decimal again. Dec means as the equal the decimal again, and the date and time. Next, you can what you can introduce this data type like this format. Okay, you should introduce it data type to this format uh, for the Mysql. Okay, Mysql like the data type done only may format වලට by you should. Okay, ඒ format වලට by මේ අපි data ටික දාන්න ඕනේ. ඒකයි I will introduce this thing little bit. Okay, මේවා ටික පොඩ්ඩක් introduce කරන්න ඒ නිසාම. And next the date in there I will introduce the about the date. I will introduce about the date in the date data type. Date data type में अभी date का नाम introduce कराने. In there, first of all, there is a date format. You can introduce date format like what year, month, and date. So the supported range from the here to here, 1000 to 9,999. Yeah. Okay. In there to there, we can introduce years. Okay. And next, date time. In date time value, we can introduce date and also the time. Date එක වගේම time එකක් introduce කරන් තමයි date time එක introduce කරන්නේ. In that we can introducing date time FSP model. What is it? It should be first of all year, month, date, like in the date type, and also in the hours, minutes, and seconds there should be. And also what, there should be hours, minutes, and the seconds for the time values, and adding default on update with the column definition automatic initialize, update the current date and time. Normally එක initialize කරගන්න මොකද current date එකයි time එකයි තමයි default value return. And next, time stamp. The time stamp values are stored in the stored as a number of the seconds. Number of the seconds is the Unix approach. Okay, it is the number of the seconds. What UTC time, Unix ago type format. There should be what type format like Java, the type format, and what there are, you can see there we can take the type format also there for the time stamp, and also time. It is easy. We can take the time like before I mentioned, like this, what hours, minutes, and the seconds, like this. It is range for time this and time this. But minus 837 hours for minus 800 and plus 838 hours. Okay, minus 838 to plus 838 hours values. And next, year, we use year value for 4-digit format. We use year values again. We use year values again as the 4-digit format. It is used as the 4-digit format. Values allowed in 4-digit format. 1,901 to 2,155 again. Okay, and it is taken 4 zeros as the what default value again. Okay, 4 zeros as the default value again. And now I introduce first practical for you works. Okay, these are the data types. These are data types. Now you should introduce how to create a database first. Okay, now you can follow the practical with me. Okay, අර ටික අපි නිකන් data types ටික මතක තියාගන්න ඒක ඕනේ වෙනවා ඉස්සරහට. Now I am following my practical. I am doing my practical. You can follow the practical with me. It is the best. It is the best way. Grabbing this data type with me. Okay, data type ටික grab කරගන්න හොඳම විදිය මාත් එක්ක follow කරන්න these commands and the data types. Okay, මේ command ටිකයි data types ටිකයි මාත් එක්ක follow කරගත්තොත් තමයි ඔයාලට හොඳ idea එකක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. So there, in there you can see first of all what is how to create the database. Tell me how to create the database. Here is a generic SQL syntax to create MySQL database. There is a generic SQL syntax for create a MySQL database. In other softwares we use what file new likewise, but there we can use create MySQL. If you want to take SQL database, you can use this command for create database. I use what? I use create database like company, not employee. I create database as what company there. I want to create database company. What is how to create the database company? Likewise, here you should be create company database. What here you can use what? Create database. What is the command? Create database. And next the what? Next the what? Next the database name. Create database to create a database, create database, then next database name, and you should finally you should insert semicolon after the command. You must insert semicolon after the command. Now you can see I want to create database.
Udanka,
Yes, madam.
Udanka, I guess there's an interruption in the connection. What
Yeah.
about the others?
What?
The students, good morning, all of you. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, madam.
Okay, do you hear the lecture properly? Or is there any issues? Is that only for me? I think there's a connection issue in your side, Udanka.
Okay, madam.
ඔගලන්ට හොඳට ඇහෙනවද?
Madam.
Okay, then why can't you say it? If you can't hear. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ නේද උදාංක?
Yes. ඒක තමයි මම හැවත් එක. Yes, okay. I
Yeah.
will connect to
You
the
have to tell that.
campus. I'll change my connection.
Log in into the MySQL server and all. Is everything fine?
Is it clear right now?
Yeah, it's now. It's okay now, Udanka.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Yeah, I just want I just want a few seconds from you from the session, Udanka. I just want
Okay.
to speak to them.
Okay.
So these students, is it okay up to now, up to this point? Were you able to log into the server and everything? Done?
Yes, madam.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, if there's any issues, you can sort it out with Udanka sir. Then you can ask him to do a clarification. Right? If you find anything difficult. Okay, and the other thing is make sure that you don't have any problem with the practical sessions, because you will have a question for the exam as well, where you have to run the code and you have to submit the output of the code. Okay, so if you are unable to get the output properly, you will be losing marks for that, right? So that make sure that you are doing it
Yes, ma'am.
yes, okay. So Udanka, anyone who doesn't have any laptops or any problems? There was few students who don't have laptops. I have to think about that. Yeah, any issues? Okay, I guess not. Yeah, you can continue the session, Udanka.
Okay, madam. Can you host me again?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I think you all are follow the practical with me. Okay, it is the best way to practice this course. Okay, I think you all are following these codes with me, and you are following doing.
And also, please support him by doing the practical. If you have any questions, or if we ask any question, whether you understood or not, you can always you have to answer his question. Otherwise, he can't continue the session. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can ask the question using chat box either, and also the unmute yourself. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And the okay, you should ask a question like okay, you can ask a question, and also you can ask me something. If you have any matter, please ask me. Okay, I don't understand what happening right there. Okay, if you have any question, if you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. Okay. Okay, don't shy. Okay, I think you all know about me, and you don't take shy or don't take anything like okay, you can ask any question for me. Okay, with me. Okay, first of all, I will introducing what I will introducing how to create the database. Okay, I will introduce how to create the database. In there, I use what create database. I use create database for okay. I use create database. I use what this is the first command. What is create database? I use create database. What I rename the database as what company? I rename the database as what company. This is the first command. What is I create database as the company, and after that I use semicolon. I use semicolon there. Okay, I use semicolon there and press enter. You can see what happening. Query okay, one row affected likewise. Here you can see what happening. Here you can see it is created database there. Okay, are you clear that? Okay. First of all, you should create a database. Okay. If you are clear, you can type clear. If you are don't clear, you can type again. Okay. You can type again. You are clear, you can type clear. And if you don't clear, you can type again. Okay. Okay. First of all, what I create a database there. Okay. I create a database there. And how to create the database? I create database using what? Create database and next the database name. Okay, I take the database name as the company. Okay, now you are see there's a query. Okay, now you are see there's a take a database like this. Okay, I will clear that. Okay, I will clear that. I take the database like this, and next I use this icon. What? Next I use that command, create database command, and next I use statement tells Mysql to use name database as default. Okay, I use statement tells my use the create database. Okay, I using the created database. Now I create the database company. Company කියලා database එකක් හැදුවා. So I using that created database right now. Okay. මම create කරපු database එක හදනවා මොනවා කරනවා change කරනවා. Okay. So I am what? Now I am using the creating database. How to create using that database? I create database what? I create database. What is the name of the database? What? I use company database. So I create a company database. Now I want to use that database. How? I use what? I type use command. I yes use command use in that database. So I use database and after what I should place semicolon there and press enter. What happening? Database change. So I can change my database right now. Okay. So if you want to uh, working with current database, this database, so I use what use company database there. So I want to change database what use database right now, company database right now. Okay, company කියන database එක නෑ change කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, and next I want to create tables. Okay, create tables. In create tables you can what you can do name of the table and name of the fields and on the definition of the each field. Okay, uh, in the create table you can name of the table. You should name of the table and name of the fields and note the definition for each field and taken the definition for each field. Okay. Okay, how? Name of the table. First of all, now you should create a table and there you should what? You should create a table and there should be what should be introduced, what is the name of the table. Okay, table එක හදද්දි compare කරන table එකක් හදන්නේ ඒකට නමක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. There should be name. And next there should be fields. There should be fields. What are the fields for the table? Table එකේ තියෙන fields මොනවද? Fields මොනවද කියලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. And next definition for each field. Next thing, there should be definition. There should be definition for each field. What are the definition? What are the definition for each fields? Likewise, you introduce the table following these contents. Okay, may contents only introduce කරන්න ඕනේ. If in there we can use rough idea before the inserted table. අපි table එකක් ගහන්න කොහොමද කියලා පොඩි idea එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. I taken there are several contents. I taken there are several columns. Okay, I want to create table like this. I want to create table like this. But in the company, no company වලට මොනවද තියෙන්න ඕනේ? What should be there should be in the company? Tell me. මොනවද company එක තියෙන්න ඕනේ? මම company එකේ table එකක් ගහලා employee ලාට. Okay, I use what employee table. Okay, employee කෙනෙක් වෙන්න. company එකේ employee කෙනෙක් වෙන්න what should be there? මොනවද තියෙන්න ඕනේ? මොනවද තියෙන්න ඕනේ employee කෙනෙක් වෙන්න? There should be what? There should be employee details. What are the details of employee? There should be employee first name. I take F name. What F name there? First name there should be. And next I use what minute there, minute. Okay, minute means actually ID. Likewise, and there should be last name likewise. And any other things? Tell me, you can tell. And last name I security code SSN security number likewise. And I use birth date like there. And address of employees, address for employees. And what next? The sex of employee sex. And other things, the salary there should be salary, there should be including salary for the employee. And there should be what? There should be super there should be SSN and also super security, super SNN for some employees, senior employees, likewise super SSN. And also the DNO number for the security. Likewise, what are the data types? Please tell our, okay? Okay, you can tell. You can tell. If you are not telling, I can unmute yourself, and if unmute anyone, then you can tell after that. Okay? ඔයාලා කිව්ව නැත්නම් මම unmute කරන්න වෙයි. Okay? ඒ නිසා ඔයාලා type කරලා answers එක දෙන්න. Okay? In there, the first name. What should be there? First name is I take like what? In there you can like in Dilshini. Likewise, it is the first name. Okay, it is the first name of the person. So first name in the should be what? It should be characters, no? It should be letters, no? Letters. We use what? Characters data types. So we can use what is the data type for first name? What we can use Vacha data type. What is there? We can use Vacha data type for first name. In there, in bracket, what? In Vacha data type, in bracket, we can introduce what is the size of the data. And after that, we can use semicolon, not semicolon. We can use separate these things by using comma. Okay, minute is the just a number. So you just a character, you can use char data type. You can use jar data type. Last name also the what? Also the like what? The Fernando, like this Fernando, Sudeshika, Nisa Euro, likewise. And this last name should be what? Last name should be another Vacha, another Vacha. Vacha means it is the character against Vacha. I should take it is as Vacha 20 characters likewise. Okay, and next SSN. SSN means it is security key. It is also I use char data type characters. I take it to 10 data. There are to 10 data. Birth date should be date. It should be date. So it year, month, and date there should be. I will introduce these things. Okay. And address. Address, I take address as the varchar data type. Address as the varchar data type. In there, I introduce these things for 15. It is not enough. I want to take it to 30 members, 30, 40 members, likewise. Address should be long, no? Okay. Sex. I introduce sex as the char data type. Okay. Char, male or female, likewise. Okay. As salary data type, I use what? Salary means a number. So I use what? To introduce number, what? I introduce number as a decimal data type. Decimal. It is not needed capital, but I introduced this data types typing capital it is properly way. Okay. Decimal and 10 and size should be 2. And next, supersession. We use supersession as a char data type, and there should be 9 characters likewise. Okay. And dno should be number. It should be int data type. It can be int. Okay. Likewise, I want to insert like to table this data. I want to insert in this data to the table. How I do that? කොහොමද කරන්නේ? I want to insert these things to my table. Okay. මට මේක ටේබල් එකට my company කියන මොකද්ද? company කියන database එකේ employee කියලා table එකක් හදන්න ඕනේ. serve කියන්නේ. So for my workers, I want to insert a table for my worker. So I use what? Create. I use create what? Create table. To who? Create tables for who? For employee. I want to create table for employee. Okay. I open in bracket right now. Okay. I want to create table for employee. In the employee, I using these things. What I using? I press enter for using. It doesn't want placing enter. Enter key එක ඔබන්න ඕනෙම නැහැ. Press කරන්න ඕනෙම නැහැ. I using enter to separate these things clearly. Okay. Now clearly paint තමයි මම enter key එක use කරන්නේ. Create table employee. In there, I use first what? First name. First name should be what? First name should be varchar data type. It should be varchar data type. Okay. Varchar data type. I take it for how many characters? 20 characters there. Okay. I take it for 20 characters. Varchar data type. Okay. First name should be varchar data type. I take it for 20 characters. Okay. And press comma. Okay. First name. And next, I use what? Minute. I use minute data type. Minute. Okay. I use minute data type. It is also what? It is also char data type. It is also the char data type. Minute. I use what? Minute data type. In there, I use what? Char data. Minute as a char. Okay. Char data type. I use what? Minute. Minute using as the char data type. And next, yes, comma. Okay. And next, I use last. I slowly I do this. Okay. Last name. I use L name as the last name. Okay. I use last name there. In there, I also use what? Varchar data type. Varchar data type. In there, what? How many numbers? In varchar, I use 20 again there. I use 20 characters in varchar data type. Last name, it should be varchar. And next, I use SSN. I use SSN. It is also char data type. Char. SSN as char data type. And I use how many characters there? I use 9 characters there. And next, what? I use birth date right here. Not capital. I use birth date right there. Birth date should be date. It should be date. So I use what? Date data type. I use date data type there. And next, I use what birth date, and I want to use address data type there. Address data type there. What happening? I use varchar again. Varchar again. I want to insert characters for address. How many? I want to 45 characters because Sri Lankan address may be too long. Other some areas, some are particularly address in a big ID. So I use 45 characters there. And next address and sex data type. I use six data for data type for sex. I use it is only female or male, so I use character for char data types. I use char data types. And next I use salary. I use salary as what? Salary is actually number, so I use decimal data type. I use salary as decimal data type. It is actually I use how many? 10 and the 2, 10 and the 2, 10 and comma 2 for it. Okay, I introduced it. This is what is 10, what is 2 means. Okay, and next I use super SSN. Super SSN, I use super underscore SSN, super security number. Okay, the super SSN, it is taken as char data type. Okay, char data. These are the columns. Okay, these are the columns of my table. I take it as 9. Enough. 9. Okay, then next I use what? I want to use a DNO. There should be D and O, and it should be int data type and press. These are the what columns of the table. I opening typic comma columns. I should opening typic column with what? I opening typic columns with what is with what? I opening columns using in the first of all you can see I opening columns to typic column with the bracket no. Bracket එකේ columns ලියන්න පටන් ගත්තා. bracket එකේ තමයි columns ලියන්න පටන් ගත්තේ. So I should be finished with the bracket also. Okay, it should be finishing with bracket, and there should be what? Semicolon. Okay, what I enter, I create table. I create table for employee, and there should be first name. It was a minute, and you can see there are the several items in my what? In my table. So I press enter there. Okay, you can see I introducing these things for my table. So I now press enter there. Okay, when I press enter, what happening? Okay, query okay, query okay. Now what happening? It inserted these things for your table. Okay, I inserted these things for your table. Okay, I think you are following with me. Okay, if you have any questions up to now, if you didn't have question, please type clear. Okay, if you have any question, what happening? I create table like this. These are the columns of the table. Okay, good. These are the columns. These are the columns. මේවා තමයි අර පේලි ටිකනේ table එකේ තියෙන column. පේලි ටික. Okay. Good. Others. Tell me. Are you good? Did be good. Next, others. Is there any doubts? Okay, good. Be good. Okay. She good. Okay, next. Good. And next. Okay, this is the table. Now you can't see anything in the this is the what column settings, no? These are the column settings right now. Okay, maybe column settings and now I think you can do this. Okay, now I want to take description about these things. I want to take some description. This is the I enter this. Okay, now I want to take a description. I want to get the description for the table. Okay, table like a description like a gun note. I want take some description there. How I want to take a description. කොහොමද description එකක් ගන්න? කොහොමද? Now I want to take a description about for my table. Okay, table එක description එකක් ගන්න ඕනේ. කොහොමද මම description එකක් ගන්නෙ? How how I take a description for my table. Okay, how I take a decision for my table. So I want to describe, so I use describe command for describing my table. Actually what happening, I want to take some description there. Actually description means I want to what, I want to take a description right there. Actually I in there I describe my table in this. Okay, I describing my table in the description command right now. Okay, the description command එකේ මම මොකද කරන්නේ, describe කරනවා table එක describe කිරීමක් වගේ දෙයක් තමයි කරන්නේ. So there I use what, I can use describe table name and also the desc command there. Okay, I can use describe and also the desc command. Desc is little bit shorter, no? I use that command desc and also describe. And what is the table name? What is the table name? Employee. I want to describe table employee and press semicolon. Okay, this is the columns. You can see there are how many columns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see there are 10 columns. These columns, there are several data types. For first name for Vacha, mid for Cha, and last name for Vacha again, and assistant for characters, Cha data type. Likewise, you can see this is the data type and what are the values there. Okay, so what is, I want to describe these things, I want to describe my table, so I using describing my table what is this command desc. I using desc command for describing my table right now. Okay, my table එක describe කරන්න මම use කරා desc command එක, desc command for describing my table. Okay, and next I want to modify my table. After that, I want to modify table. What should we do? For modify table, I want to add some columns. I want, there are 10 columns right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 right now. Okay, there are 10 columns. Okay, you can see there are 10 columns. I want to add another columns. What I want to add telephone number right now. I want to add telephone number. Okay, I want to add another column for my table. I want to add another column. What is another column? I want to add a telephone number column right there. Okay, but then telephone number column make add කරන්න ඕනේ. So how? I want to add telephone number column right there. So what do you do? So what happening, I want to add telephone number, so I was using what, alter table command there. Okay, I using alter table command for adding telephone number for my table again, adding a new columns. What is the new column? Telephone number. So I use what, alter. I type it slowly for with you. Okay, while I take a type කරන්න ඕනේ සරම shape එකේ හිමීට type කරන්න. Okay, you can typing with me. Okay, I use what, alter table. Alter table, I want to change my table, so I use alter table. What is the alter table? I use alter table, what, employee table. I want to alter my table, what, employee table. So and there I want to add something. I want to add a telephone number for there. I want to add no. I want to add tell no for it. Tell no. It should be what? It should be Vacha. It should be Vacha. In telephone number, how many characters I use? Little bit, 100 characters. Big telephone numbers right there. Okay. I adding a telephone number characters for all the table employee. So I present query okay. Now query okay. What happened? I introducing new character, but new 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 column. I introduce a new column. There are 10 column before I introduce it. So I using new column what telephone number. I using telephone number. So I alter table employee. I using alter table employee command and I use add tel no vacha there. Okay. I use add telephone number there. For if you want to look at this command again, if you want to check this command again. So I using what? I using this command again, this employee. Okay. I using this employee and presenter. What happening right now? Okay. Now you can see there is a new column. Okay. You can see there is a new column again. You can see there is a new column again. What is the new column? Telephone number right now. What I doing? I use alt table. I use alt table employee command, and after that add telephone number. After that I use there's a no semicolon after alt table employee. Okay. After the command you can telephone number add tel number vacha, and next you can insert what semicolon right there. Okay, semicolon එක press කරන්න එතන. Okay, now you can see, now you can see there is a new column what telephone number right there. Okay, telephone number කියලා අලුත් column එකක් ආවා. එහෙම කරාට පස්සේ. Okay, are you clear with that? Are you clear that? All are clear? Any question? Please ask me. I want an interval. Interval according. Balav. Okay. Quickly I will introduce this. Okay. Good. 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 Okay. But I use all the table employee and add telephone number right there. Okay. All table and add telephone number and DESC describe to employee table right there. Okay. I want, if you want to describe this, I use what this employee command there. And next, I want to drop. I want to erase anything. I want to erase or drop anything. I think what I think I didn't want what I didn't want this telephone number column again. Telephone number කියලා column එක දැම්මට මට ඒක ඕනේ නැහැ වගේ හිතෙනවා. It didn't want. I didn't want what telephone number column again. So I use it what drop columns again. I use it drop columns. I use it drop columns for what it drop in telephone numbers equation column again. I want to drop telephone number column again. So what do you do? I doing what I using drop columns again. I using drop columns again, and what happening? You can see alter table. I want to modify my table. So modify කරන්න මම මොකද කරන්නේ? I using alter table employee. Okay, I using alter table employee for modify my table. Okay, I use alter table employee for modify my table. This command for what? This command for modify. What modify? I want erase. This is for delete something. Delete. I want to delete some. That means I want to add in some columns again for my table. මට table එකට columns add කරන්න තමයි මම මොකක්ද add කියලා එක use කරන්නේ. And next I use what? I use drop column. Drop columns for I use it drop columns for what? I use it drop columns for something drop in my something drop in. Actually it is taken for something what? Something deleting some columns again. I want to delete some columns again. So they are I take delete columns. I take delete column. I take drop columns. I want to I inserted there what I inserted telephone number. Tell now there I inserted Telno right there. So it is I take a Telno as what Vacha. I take Telno as a Vacha. I think it is not needed right now. Make that on never so I want to delete these things. I want to delete this Vacha column again. So what happening? So what happening? I want to delete these things. So I take again what I want alt table employee, but I can use alt table employee again, alt table employee. We can use arrow keys, okay? We can up and down arrow keys. What if I use the same command again, I can use what up and down arrows there, okay? And up and down arrows only me change කරන්න පුළුවන්. Up and down arrows only අපි use කරපු command නැවත use කරන්න පුළුවන්. We can use again and again previous command we can use what up and arrows down arrows for it, okay? And press enter and you can see what I want to uh, drop something. I want to drop means delete something. I want to drop again what telephone number. I want to drop telno again. Telno කියන එක අයින් කරන්න ඕන. I want to telno again. Drop what? I want to drop telno column. No? Drop column. I want to drop column actually. I want to drop column what? I want to drop column tell no again tell no කියන column එක මට අයින් කරන්න ඕනේ. So what happening? Press semicolon there. Tell no and press semicolon. I press enter. Okay. Query okay. Query okay. Is there any error? There you can see there is error right there. Okay. I press what? Drop column tell no again and I want to describe my table again. I want to describe. So describe my table employee again. What happening? Oh my God. You can see now telephone number column is also what happening. It is deleting again. Telephone number column. No column is deleted again. Okay. Now you can follow this again. Okay. Try to do this quickly. Try to do this again quickly. Okay, are you done with? Okay, are you done with this? Are you done? Okay. Any question up to now? Is there any question? Please ask me. මෙතන question එක තිබ්බත් මෙතනින් ඉස්සරහට යන්න බෑ ඒක. Is there any question up to right now? Please don't shy, okay? Any question? This time, is there any question? Uh, is there isn't any question? You can type clear again. Okay, good. Good. Others? Please ask again. Okay. If you want to delete the command is actually I will use in the next session. These things, okay. If you want to change anything in the middle of the command, you can press Ctrl plus C. Okay. If you close from the command, you can press Ctrl plus C. If you want to closing from the command in the middle of the command, you can press Ctrl plus C. Okay. Good. Any command? Ctrl plus C. Control එක C press කරොත් එහෙනම් command එක මැදින් අයින් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Okay. And okay, good. Okay, and there in the second session of the today, I also introduce in this thing, and there you can insert in one. I insert in one. I can use what alt table. I can use there. I can use alt table. This is arrow keys motion movement. Okay, I use arrow keys like this. Alt table employee like this. I can use arrow keys like this, and after that using arrow keys. I can use arrow keys like this. Alt table for changing my table, and next press enter. And after that, if you want to insert something, what I want to insert adding something. So what I want to add so add I want to add something. So why I use add column. I want to add some column. I use add please tell me country, civil status, religious. I want to add religious there. I want to add religious. Yes, like this. Okay. I want to add religious there. I want to add religious. Religious means actually should be vachano. It should be vacha like this. Okay. It is vacha like this. I use vacha there, and also I can use 30 like this. This is for adding something. Okay, it is for adding. You can see what this employee. I use this employee for she. So now you can see it is a new element talking as religious. So there are 11 rows. You can see there are 11 rows. I want to what? I want to drop column. What? Now I want to drop column religious again. Religious care column එක මට වැඩක් නැහැ කියලා හිතුණා. I want to drop column. Sorry. First of all, you should what? Alter table employee කියලා table එක ඇතුලේ in the employee table I want to drop column. Sorry, I want to drop column what? I want to drop column religious again. Religious කියලා column එක අයින් කරන්න ඕන. Religious. I want to drop column religious right now and press enter. What happening? Oh, now it is dropping. Okay, now you can see what are the element in the employee. Okay, present. Now there are only how many rows? 10 rows. Okay, likewise you can enter something for, and this is only column heading. Okay, column heading විතරයි. අපිට මේ column headings වලට එක එක details දැන් enter කරන්න ඕනේ. In the next session I will introduce how to insert something for my column heading. Okay, මේ columns වලට මම insert කරනවා data ටික, and also we can show මේ tables ටික බලන්න පුළුවන්. columns headings වලට insert කරලා මේ tables ටික බලන්න පුළුවන්. Likewise you can do something for your database like this. Okay, in the database first of all I create some database. Okay, today's session in this session why what I am telling. First of all, I insert in some database. I create some database, and there I introduce how to take your path for your MySQL. And next I introduce these are the data types. Data types to introduce kara. And next I create what database. I create the database as the company likewise, and I use database. I want to change my database, so I use my company database there. And in the company database, I create an employee table inside the what inside the company database. Company database එක ඇතුලේ මම හැදුවා මොකද employee කියලා table එක. In the employee table, I introducing some columns. මම columns ටිකක් introduce කරා. මොකද කරා employee කියලා මේ company කියලා database එකේ company කියලා database එකේ මම මොකද කරේ table එකක් හැදුවා employee කියලා table එකක් හැදුවා. I create an employee table. In the employee table I introduce some what I introduce some column there. මම ඒකේ columns ටිකක් introduce කරා. ඔය ටික තමයි කරේ. I introduce some columns, and there should be you can add some column after introducing, and you can delete some columns after introducing. Okay, and also these three I introducing in this session. Okay, මේ session එකේ මම කරේ ඔය ටික. Okay, in the next session mama make එක data ටිකක් දාන්න යන්න. In the next session I introducing some data for what I inserting some data for this table. මේක table එකේ data enter කරන්නේ කොහොමද, data අයින් කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියලා කියලා දෙන්න. Okay, in the next session I will introducing these things in the next session. Okay, now you can have a break. How many how many minutes did you want your break? How much of minutes? Which will have break? It should be how many minutes? What do you break then? 20 minutes, 30 minutes? Is it enough? 30 minutes? Have you take your breakfast? There are 3 sessions up to 3 p.m. Okay, you should okay. Is it enough? Enough. Okay, I will take you a little break. You can come again at 11:15, 11:20. Right? You should in the 11:50 you can log into 11:15. So we will see at 11:15. You can take a break, and you can do it these commands again. Okay, if you have any doubts you can ask after the interval. Okay, you can take interval right now. We can see at 11:15 again. Okay, bye, see you soon. You should India into 3 p.m. Okay, take your breakfast or have any meal right now. Okay, take it. Okay, now I'm introducing how to insert tables, and now there is an important thing. Now you are inserting table right now. Okay, now you are inserting table, and you are also inserting some values for your columns. Okay, table එක insert කරගත්තා ඒ වගේම columns වලට මොකද කරන්නේ topics ටික දාගත්තානේ you are inserting table and also you are inserting columns heading for your table okay inserting columns heading for your table okay. Right like this okay you are inserting table and also inserting columns heading for your table like this and next now you should be insert data to the there. This is important thing. Okay. You are now there are several you can see there are several items in your tables. You can see there this is the table topics. No, these are table topics now. Never table topics. Take a winner. These are table topics. Okay. These are the table topics. You can see these are table topics. These are table topics. No, our table topics. These are the table topics. So into the these table topics, you should now you can insert in some values for these table topics. Okay, table topics folder අපි values add කරගන්න යන්නේ. You can now insert in values for the table topics. It is the important things, most important things for the this session. Okay. The session the important topic එකක් තමයි අපි කොහොමද values set කරන්නේ. To how to insert value for these tables. Okay, tables, sorry. So in there, I can use these things. Okay, I use what insert into employee. Okay, first thing I use insert into employee, and after inserting these things again, and next insert values for it. But it is taken more times. It is taken more time. This is the this is what easiest way. This is the easiest way. It is not the easiest way. Now I use this one. I use if I use in this one, you can see if I use in these items no. Okay. If I use in this item, if I use in this item like this, if I use in table in this table, if I use it like this for this table, I use it like this. This is taken more time, and this is the thing. If you want to add values into insert into employee, I want to insert into employee. After that, it is taken. We didn't want insert these things again. If you uh, this is shortcut. Shortcut means it is didn't only. Yeah, remember if you are remember these things, you can insert these things quickly for the values like this. Okay, values ටික අපිට ලේසියෙන් මෙහෙම add කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, I take a person. Okay, Jalit. Okay, I take Jalit here. Okay, Jalit and other students likewise. Okay, like this, I take values. I take values for my tables. Okay, I want to insert values. I want to insert values for my table. So there you can see these are my headings. No, they want headings ටික දෙන්න. මේ headings වල values ටික add කරන්න යන්නේ. I want to add values for my headings. I quickly add these things. So here what I want to insert. I want to insert what? Insert into. I want to insert into where? Employee. I insert into what? Employee table. I insert values into what? Employee table. So I take insert into employee. What is the command name starting from? Insert into employee. I using insert into employee in the within bracket. I using what? First name. Insert into employee. I can also send these values. In there, I use what? Values. In values, what are the values? I can use values in the first name. We should insert vacha. We should insert vacha within what? Inverted command. Within inverted command, we should enter vacha. I use vacha as John. I use John here. I use John as the vacha. As the vacha I use John. Next, What is a mint? Mint means it is actually a char. So I use char as what? Mint as B. I use B here. And next, and seller, but mint and the last name. Last name I use last name as Smith. Smith is Smith there. And next, I use SSN. There you see it is SSN. I use SSN. So what I use SSN as what? Security key, security ID. I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, like this. Okay, SSS now in there. And birth date. Birth date I take as in first there should be date of birth, and next dash, and next month and the date. Like this I insert my birthday there. I insert birthday there, and next birth date and address. There should be address. I should address there. I should how to address. I take address there. With it should be also in the within inverted comma, because it is the varchar type. So I take what, 731 400 then postal. Likewise, you can take address there, and next it is also in the within inverted comma and address, and next six I take is as sorry address, and six I takes six as what, and also the DXO. I take six. I take six as what, six as male or female. I take this with no male, and next super SSN. Look at this. Super SSN is char type. It is char also. Super SSN. I use the char type. Okay, and they are male, and before six, and salary is the actual decimal type. It is not the char type. We doesn't want to add decimal within the inverted comma. Inverted comma එක ඇතුලේ මේක දාන්න ඕනේ. I take 30,000. මේ කන්නේ මොකද්ද? මේ ටික පිළිවෙලින් දාන්න. First of all 30,000 in the inverted comma ඇතුලේ දාන්න ඕනේ මොකද්ද අපිට මේ super system මේ decimal value එක. Next super system, it is jar type. It should be inverted comma. I take this number, and next one, and int එකක් again int it, I take it as a 5. Okay, like this I take it as a 5. Okay, now you can see I think. Okay, I think you can see it, and next press file, and I close my bracket there. I close my bracket there and close the semicolon there. Okay, now when I press enter, what happened? I inserted something for my value. Okay, and press enter. Okay, there's a syntax error. What is the syntax error? What is syntax error? Look at this. You are error SQL syntax. Check the manual chat correspondence. Look at this. You can see there is what? There is no comma. There is no comma right there. That's the error. You can see what the error. I press enter. What happened? Now query is okay. Now, what is the first name? I use first name Vacha, so it is within the inverted comma. Vacha එකක් නිසා inverted comma ඇතුලේ ඉන්නේ. Because next one name is a cha. It is also in the inverted comma. And next, Smith last name is also the Vacha. It is should be inverted comma. මේ පිළිවෙලට තමයි මේකේ data පිළිවෙලට තමයි දාන්න ඕනේ. අපි enter කරේ table headings columns ටික enter කරමු පිළිවෙලට දාන්න ඕනේ. Okay, next it SSN security key. SSN should be in the but it is also the char. It should be in the inverted comma. And birth date should be year, month, and the date. Likewise, it is also in the inverted comma. And address should be within the inverted comma, because it is also the vacha. Sex is also the cha. It should be inverted comma. So I type it in the inverted comma. And next, salary. Salary is a decimal number. Decimal number did not want an inverted comma. I didn't place the inverted comma there. And superextension, I insert inverted comma with the superextension. And next, dno also integer. It doesn't want the integer inverted comma in the integer and press enter. Okay, now you can see. Now you can see what are the values. You can see. Now you can see the table. Now you can see the table. What is the table here? I use this command again. If I use this kind, what I use arrow keys. Now you can see this is the description of my table, and also there's a command. It is in the next session. After interval, I will introduce this command more. I just enter this select. I use select all from, yeah, select all the from employee. I can now select all there. I introduce more about these things in the illustration. You can see I select all. Now you can see this is the my table introduction. These are the tables. Select all from the employee. මම මේක ඊළඟ session එකේ කියන්න තියෙන්නේ මම දැම්මම කිව්වා මම select all කියලා මේ වගේ දුන්නා from employee කියලා table එකේ ඔයාලට ගහන්න බලන්න පුළුවන් අපි enter කරමු data. Okay, you can see select all from the employee table. You can see what are the data you can see in these tables. Okay, you can see what are the data here. Okay, I use select all from employee there. Okay, select all from employee there. These are the table values. These are the table value I introduce in there. Okay, select all from the employee value. Okay, I understand this. I clear that. This is about the next session. Make a next session එක කියන්නේ values enter කරන විදිහ තේරෙනවද? Are you clear that? Are you clear how to insert a value for my table according to column heading? Are you clear that? Please tell me, are you clear that how to insert a value? Yeah, good. Oh, good. Others? Okay. And also I want to add another values there. I want to add another values. How to insert adding values there? I want to add values. How to add values? I want to add values like this. What I want to add insert into employee values. No, what insert yeah into employee table, and next values. I want to insert value in insert values to this table. I didn't write in this right now. Okay, I want to insert these values now. I copy some values like this. Okay, I want to insert these values like this. Values like I want to insert values here like this values. Okay, I insert these values. What? Alicia, first name Alicia, mint is J, it was Shilaya last name, this is SSN, this is birth date, this is what address, this is sex, this is salary, This is what super SSL, and finally there is what DNO. Likewise, you can insert in and after inserting, you can now you can see what are the table including. Look at select all from the employee. You can see there are another row inserted there. You can see now there are another row like this. Okay, අලුත් row එකක් මේ විදිහට insert වෙලා කියලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, now you can see another row inserted like this. And next I want to update my table right here. I want to take some update to my tables. My tables will update ටිකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. How to take a update for your table. I want to take update there. How? There are several ways in which you can update the table. There are several ways. Ways ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. Now I want to update employee table. I want to update employee table. Next there should be set next name. First name නිමල් where SSN මෙහෙම තියෙන එක SSN මෙහෙම තියෙනවා නම් මට ඒක අප්ඩේට් කරන්න ඕන මොකද්ද නිමල් කියලා. Okay, I want to update what? I want to update employee table. In there I want to update this table. I want to update this table what? In first name John. I want to update this John as Nimal. Nimal is with. Okay. In there, I want to update this table as John as Smith. How? I want to update. I want to update my table. What table? Employee. I want to update employee table. How? I set first name. I want to set first name as what? First name as Nimal. I want to set first name as what? What is the first name? I want to add first name as Nimal. It is within the inverted command because of the what? Why? Because of the it is string value. Okay. Where I want to update my employee table where it should be what? It should be where it should be I update my table there where it should be what? Mint it should be mint equal to B. It should be mint. Anything you want. Okay, anything you want. I use mint. It should be mint. What? Mint should be equal to mint එක equal වුණොත් එහෙම මොකද්ද b වුණොත් එහෙම update කරන්න ඕනේ b වුණොත් mint should be equal to b and I press enter there and semicolon press enter. What happened? Okay, rows matched and change one change there. But මම John කියන එක change කරා. I update employee table there. I want to update employee table. Okay, it first name set first name as what? Nimal කියලා set කරන්නලු. Where mint එක b වුණා. mint එක b වුණොත් මම nimal කියලා set කරන්න කිව්වා. What? I now you can select all from the employee. What happening now? Oh my god, now Nimal is became Nimal. It changed John as the what? It became John as the Nimal. Are you clear that? Mama John කියලා කරා Nimal කියලා change කරා. How? Mama update කරා මම employee කියලා table එක. employee කියලා table එක update කරා. බැලුවා මම මොකද්ද? John කියලා කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. John කියලා කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. එයාට Nimal කියලා දාන්න ඕනේ. මට update කරන්න ඕනේ first name එක Nimal කියලා. Where mint එක b කියලා තිබ්බොත් මම ඒක update කරන්න ඕනේ Nimal කියලා. Are you clear that? Are you clear? මට update කරන්න ඕනේ වුණා ඒක Nimal කියලා. Okay, like this. Okay. You can take it as a Nimal. You clear it? I clear that. Okay. Another I do it again. මම අයිත් කරන්න මම update කරනවා මොකද්ද salary එක වැඩි කරනවා කියලා හිතුවා. මම මේ ඇලිසියාගේ salary එක වැඩි කරන්න ඕනේ. ඇලිසියා කියලා නම තිබ්බොත් salary එක මට 35000 දෙන්න ඕනේ. ඇලිසියා කියලා නම තිබ්බොත් salary එක 35000. if anyone give me the answer Alicia කියලා නම තිබ්බොත් මට එයාගේ salary එක 35000 දෙන්න ඕනේ. First name එක Alicia. If there is first name is Alicia, it should be what? It should be salary should be become the 35000. How do you do? කොහොමද ඒක කරන්නේ? 35000 දෙන්න ඕනේ Alicia කියලා තිබ්බොත්. How? You can type or you can tell me. How? You should what? Update your employee table. First of all, you should update your employee table. Update your employee table. Where update your employee table? You should set what? You should set their first name. What? First name. You should set salary. You should set salary. Salary को change कराना होनी. You should set salary equal to how? 35,000. 35,000. You should set salary equal to 35,000. There should be the doesn't want not a because it is not what? It is not vacha ocha character. No, where it should be where it should be changed. Where what? First name where first name එක මොකද්ද first name equal to what? Equal to Alicia. First name එක Alicia වුණොත් එයාගේ income එක වැඩි කරන්න Alicia. I take first name as Alicia and as this one first name as Alicia and present. Okay, now you can see update employee table, set salary as this value. Yeah, first name එක Alicia කියලා තිබ්බොත් salary එක include කරන්න ඕනේ, increase කරන්න ඕනේ. I present there. Okay, from message from check there are one value and it is changed as a one value. Okay, now you can see I want to what's happening. Select all from the employee. Now present. Now you can see Alicia salary increasing for 35,000. Okay, are you clear that? Now I think it is clear right now. මොකද කරේ? salary එක increase කරා. salary එක increase කරා කියේ 35,000 දක්වා. Okay, is it clear? Alicia කියලා නම තිබ්බා. අපි salary එක include කරා. කොහොමද? I want to update. I check is their first name as the Alicia. Alicia කියලා නම තිබ්බාද? Yeah, where first name as Alicia. I set salary as the 35,000. Okay, salary එක මම 35,000 කරා Alicia කියලා නම තිබ්බා. Okay, are you clear that? Are you clear? Okay, are you clear right now? You can insert values like this. Yeah, good. Good. You can do several things. Okay, likewise you can do several things. ඒ වගේ කරලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. Next is you can update multiple record like this. If you want to update multiple record like this, if you update multiple record, you can set salary and also the DNO. Likewise, you can change multiple record, not only one record. Here I change only one record. No, I want to change several record. It is also what? Update. It is also update. No, I want to change several records. I use update employee there. I use update employee. I use what? Update employee there. Where? I want to set what? I want to set where? Nimal's name and Nimal Smith. I want to change Nimal Smith as what? Rohan. I want to change. Set. I want to set. Actually, set means changing. Okay. But change කරන්න ඕනේ මේ නිමල් ස්මිත් කියන නම. නිමල් ස්මිත් කියන නම වෙනස් කරන්න ඕනේ මොකක් හරි නමක් කියන්න. I want to set first name. Set first name as what? as not Nimal. I use it as Rohan is Rohan. I use it as Rohan. And also first name and last name. I want to change last name also. I want to change last name also. Last name as what? Rohan Mangal. Likewise, Mangal. Rohan Mangal. I want to change Rohan Mangal there. Okay, like this. I want to change Rohan and Mangal. First name as Rohan and second name as Mangal. Where? In where? I want this change there in where it should be where what? Mint or it is easy no? Oh, DNO. Where DNO equal to part. DNO where DNO should be. If there is DNO equal to 5, I change first name and last name like Rohan and Mangal. Okay. Where DNO equal to what? Equal to 5. DNO equal to 5. If there is DNO equal to 5, I change first name and last name as Rohan and Mangal and first semicolon. What happened? Okay, it is changed. There are two changes there. So I select all from the database employee. I select only from the employee and press enter. Now you can see Rohan Mangal. It became Rohan Mangal as Nimal Smith. Nimal Smith කියලා Rohan Mangal කියලා change වෙලා. Okay, you can do several changes in the same time. එක වෙලාවෙ අපිට changes දෙක තුනක් කරන්නත් පුළුවන් like this. Okay, likewise you can do several changes. You can do several changes in your tables. Okay, tables වල changes කීපයක් එකපාර කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. And next, if you want to delete it, if you want to now it is a changing like this. If you want to delete something from your table, if you wishing deleting something from your tables, okay, tables only මොනවා හරි දෙයක් delete කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා හිතන්න. How are going to delete something? I want to delete what? This Rohan Mangala entry. මේ Rohan Mangala කියලා තියෙන එක මම delete කරන්න ඕනේ. Okay, that okay, මට මේ Rohan කියලා තියෙනවා first name එක මට ඒක delete කරන්න ඕනේ. How to delete this? Okay, how to delete something? In there you can see I want to delete Rohan. Okay, I want to delete Rohan record like this. In there I use delete from employee. I use what? I use delete from employee. What? Here it is delete. I want to delete from employee. Employee is table, no? Employee is table where first name කියලා column එක මේ data එක තියෙනවා. This data should be there. Okay, this data should be there. You can delete it. Okay, delete කරන්න පුළුවන් මෙන්න මේ විදිහට ඉන්නවා. Delete from employee. You can delete from employee where first name is Alicia. First name එක Alicia කියලා තිබ්බනම් ඒක enter කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, you can enter කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, you can enter like this. Okay, how to delete? I want to delete what? I want to delete first name. I want to delete first name like this. Okay, I want to delete. So I want to delete from where? I want to delete from employee. I want to delete from employee where? I want to delete from employee where first name එක මොකක් වුණොත්ද? First name equal to, if there is first name equal to Rohan, if there is first name equal to Rohan, what happening? මට මේක delete කරන්න ඕනේ. First name එක Rohan වුණොත් ඒක enter එක delete කරන්න. Okay, now one row affected. එක row එකක් affect වුණා. බලමු. Now you can see select all from the employee. What happening? This Rohan entry is deleting. Okay, Are you clear right now? Now Rohan entry is deleted like this. Okay, deleted from there. Okay, if you want to add something, how to add? I want to add something like there. I want to add you see what this one delete. I use delete, and also I can set command likewise insert. I use insert into employee for what add something. I want if you want to add something, you can use what insert into employee. I change it this thing. I want to add a data like Kamal, Kamal, and K surname as Guruge, Kamal Guruge. This security key is changing like this. I change security keys. Okay, I change security key like this, and birthday is not like this. I change it this like this. Address like this, and his name. So I take his salary is 50,000 only. Security key is changing like this. Okay, security key is also DNO is changing like 5 no 6 like this. Okay, I insert some value like this. Okay, one row like this. I insert some values and another value. If you want to another value, I change like these values. I change it this. I insert some values like this. Okay, like this. Okay, and just kalam kalam stop. This is not matching. Okay, didn't worry. And birthday like this, 95. Salary is small, 95%. Name is security key change. Name is Kumar and Asanta Kumar likewise. Okay, I insert some values like this. Okay, I insert two values. How to insert? Insert into employee values. Okay, I use what? Insert into employee values. Likewise, you can insert values here. Okay, now you can see there are select all from the data employee. You can see there are three values like this. You can see there are three values like this. Okay, you can see there are three values like this. If you want to delete something, if you want to delete, how to delete from employee, where first name first name delete from employee delete from employee table delete where first name. Okay, where first name is equal to comma. If the first name is equal to Vasant, okay. If the first name is equal to Vasant, you can delete this one. Okay, I present it. Okay, now it is the list. Now look at this. Select all from. There are only two rows. There are only. You can delete rows like this. You can delete rows like this, and also you can delete the employee table. If you want to delete whole employee table, what happening? You can also you can see there are insert something for your table, and also you can select something from the table, and also you can delete something from the table. And next, you should be delete from the employee. If you want to delete all record, ඔක්කොම records ඔක්කොම ටික table එකේ delete කරන්න ඕන. How? I want to delete all record in the employee table. I want to delete all record. How to delete all record? If you wishing delete all record in the employee table, you wish to delete all record. Delete all record from the employee. Delete all record from employee table. I use delete all record from employee table. Okay, I delete all record from employee table first and press enter. What happening? There are two rows affected. What happening? Rows දෙකක් affected. I can දෙකයි real rows. There are only two rows. Now you can see these two rows are affected for it. Okay, the rows දෙකම affected වුණා. Now if you now select all from the employee, what happening? They are empty set. They are empty set. Now I opening employee table. What happening? There are no sets in the table. There are no item in the table. No. Now what happening? It is empty set right now. Empty set item නැති නිසා. And also you can drop like this. And also you can, if you want to copy your database. If you want to drop your database, what happening? If you wishing to drop a database, you can drop database by using what? If you can drop database by using drop database command. If you now you are in company database now. You are in the company database. If you want to drop in this database, if you want to drop this database, you can use drop database command right now. Okay, you can use drop database here. Okay, how? You can see drop now there are no items in your tables. Okay, you can see there are no items in your table right now. If you want to delete your database, how? Where database you can use what? Drop database command again. How? You can use drop database. Drop what? Database. If you want to drop in your database, you can use drop database here. What is the database? If you want to remove what? Company database, no? If you want to remove company database, drop database, and next you can type company and semicolon. What happening? Okay, there are query. Okay, now one row affected. Now there are no, if you see selecting this one right now, what happening? There are no, because of this there are no database right now. Okay, database එක අයින් කරාන database එක නැති නිසා මොකද උනේ ඒ වගේ වුණා. Okay, okay, are you clear right now? Up to now, are you clear it? If you want to deleting something, you can delete right like this. These are the basic things. Yeah. Others, are you clear? Okay. These are the basic things. These are the basic things I mentioned in the first session. Okay. මේවා තමයි අපි basic things කිව්වේ. Okay. I mentioned it again. I mentioned these things again. How? I quickly mention these things again. In first of all, you use what? You use you should install your what? You should install your my Mysql work Mysql for your computer. Okay, you should install Mysql for your computer. Okay, after that you can use cd there. You can use cd for what? Change directory in your command prompt. After that you can copy the path of the bin there, and you can, now you are in the what? Mysql path in the your workspace, and after you use what MySQL you wrote dash you wrote dash p. Now you are in the considered you are in the root program in the MySQL, and next you can see all are starting from now what MySQL. Likewise, you are all are starting from MySQL. Likewise, after what dash you wrote dash p like there. After that, you can introduce uh, now, if you want to recover these things, it is not in the command prompt. It is have another function there. It is something you are if you insert in some database, you are these are installing there. These are installing in your programming files. Okay, this can be installing in your programming file. By using this, it can be recovered a little bit. It is not the MySQL part. Okay. MySQL part එක නෙවෙයි. recover කරන්න ඕන නම් අපි ඒ වගේ තැනක යන්න ඕනේ. program files ඔස්සේ ගියා. Okay, good. And next, if you there are several data types. There are three main data types, but string data type and numeric data type, and also data type data type. Okay, after that you can create a database. Okay, how to create a database? I create a database calling as company. I create a database calling as company. Company කියලා database එක මම use කරන්නේ. I create a database as what company කියලා database එක use කරා. After that, I create a database as company, and next what I use that database. I use that database. Okay, I use that database. After that, if you want to create a table, how you create a table employee here and there like this in the company database. I create a table like employee right there. I create a table employee right there. In employee table, you can insert some values into employee table. You can insert some values to the employee table right now. Okay, මේ විදිහට employee table list එකට values insert කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, like that. And also you can insert values for there, and you can insert first name, last name. Likewise එක දේවල් අපිට මේකට insert කරන්න පුළුවන්. You can insert something for your values for your tables, and also get description on the table, and you can get the description. You can get the description using desc command, and also you can use describe command there. These two commands you can use there, and description after if you want to uh, adding something after creating table. If you want to add in something after creating table, you can use what alter table there. If you can use the alter table, you can insert in values after that values. And if you want to drop in some column, you can use alter table employee and other the alter table command, and after you can drop column by using the drop column කියලා use කරලා අපි drop කරා. Okay, and next if you want to modify something, if you want to modify, you can alter table also there. It is also the alter table command. Modification we use alter table command, and you can use modify column address there. In the alter table, you can use modify column address there. And also if you want to insert data to the table, if you want to insert data table to the insert table something for the table, you can use what method. There are two methods. This is the a little bit harder long method. I use what I can use insert into table name. What is table name here? Employee. No, add employee, and you can insert values there, and you should insert value according these columns. You should according the order of these columns, according the order of these columns and after the semicolon. Okay. අපි values enter කරන්න ඕනේ මොකද්ද? අරකේ columns තියෙන order එක තමයි. It should be main thing. Values should be entered according to the order of these tables. And you can insert values like this. You can insert values like this, like here. Okay. You can insert values likewise. Okay. And after that, if you want to wishing update table, if you are wishing update table, there are several ways to update table. It can be if you wishing a single update employee like this. If you into update table, I use what update command there, and update there I set first name as animal where අපි SSL එක මෙහෙම තියෙනවා නම් අපිට first name එක change කරන්න පුළුවන් මෙන්න මෙහෙම like there. And also I want to update employee table like this. I set what salary equal to where DNO equal 5 වුණොත් එහෙම අපි salary එක equal කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, likewise I introducing these things. And next I update employee like this. We can update multiple records. If you wishing multiple record, we can use put where command we can use command between the values. And I want to set salary right here. I want salary, maybe setting salary like and DLO like there, where I can update these things. Where super SSL like this, I can update these two values right there. Okay. If you want to wishing to delete something from your table, if you are wishing delete something from your table, you can use delete from the employee. You can use what delete from the employee where first name is Alicia. First name එක Alicia කියලා තියෙනවා නම් මට delete කරන්න ඕනේ. where employee table එකෙන් delete කරන්න ඕනේ. First name එක Alicia කියලා තියෙනවා. Likewise you can delete something from your table. And also if you are wishing delete all the table, if you are wishing delete all the table, you can use delete from employee. You can use delete from employee command right there. Okay. If you want to what delete to a database, you can use drop command right there. These are the mentioned in the first lecture note. Now I move to the second lecture note. I briefly explain these things right now. I quickly explaining this command right now. After I take a break, and I will start the next session after the lunch break. Okay. In the second lecture, practical sheet shown. Now here I introducing these things. What I introducing these constraints here. What are the constraints? I introduce this content this lecture. What are the constraints? I introduce these 5 constraints. There are these 6 constraints there. What are the not null constraint and unique constraint and primary key and foreign key and check command and default command right there. These constraints I will introduce in the next session. In what are the not null ensure that column cannot be not null value. ඒ කියන්නේ value එකක් නැති ඒවා තියෙනවද කියලා බලනවානේ. null කියන්නේ value එකක් there are no value called as a null value. Okay. null එකක් තියෙනවද කියලා check කරලා බලනවානේ. column එකේ null values තියෙනවද කියලා check කරලා බලන එක තමයි අපි කියන්නේ not null command එක. Okay. Ensure that column cannot have a null value. And next unique. I use unique. Unique means now you are unique. Some are telling like you are unique. Unique means it is different from others. It is ensuring it is checking values are different from others. Values අනිත්‍යවත් එක්ක different කියලා check කරලා බලනවා. You can use unique command for checking for different from others. Others වගේ different කියලා check කරන්න use කරන්න පුළුවන්. And next primary key. We can use primary key for what? We can use primary key. අපිට primary key කියන එක use කරන්න පුළුවන් to combination to what? Combination of not null and also the unique. Primary key කියන එක use කරන්නේ මොකද යුනිට්ද කියලා බලනවා. ඒ වගේම not null වෙන්නත් ඕනේ. දෙකම තියෙනවා නම් අපි මොකද primary key කියන්නේ. මේ condition දෙකම use කරනවා නම් අපි primary key කියන එක තමයි set කරන්නේ. අපි මේ කතා කරනවා ඊළඟ next foreign key. Prevent action that would destroy link between table. If you want to create a link, if you want to create link from the two table දෙකක් අතර link එකක් හදන්න ඕනේ. If I take two values, if you want to use link between two tables, I use what foreign key there. I use foreign key to what? I use foreign key to create a link between two tables and check. I use check command for ensure that values are columns satisfies for a specific condition. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? මොකක් හරි specific condition එකක් යටතේ specific condition එකක් යටතේ ඒක satisfy වෙනවා නම් අපි check command එක use කරන්න පුළුවන්. We can use check command for satisfies a specific condition. Condition එකක් යටතේ satisfy වෙනවා නම් අපිට check command එක use කරන්න පුළුවන්. We can use check command there. And also we can use default command. We can use default command for set the default value of columns. Default කියලා values එක use කරන්න පුළුවන්. Set command for why we are default value for column if no values is specified. Default වෙනවනේ ඒ කියන්නේ default value තියෙන එකකට අපි කියන්නේ වෙනස් value තියෙනවා නම් අපි මොකද කරන්නේ columns if no values is specified. Default value කියන්නේ වෙනස් නැති values නේ. Default වෙනවා නම් අපි බලනවා set ඒ වගේ ඒවා තියෙනවා නම් උතර කතා කරනවා. Okay, I will introduce these things after the interval. And next there are examples for constraint but not now primary key check default likewise. And I will take therefore what I use not null there. I use not null there. It should be not null. Last name should be not null. SSN not be not null like that. And also I use primary key. I use primary keys in between there. This is not null command. And also you can use what is this is there should be a constraint like this. There should be constraint what default value. It should be not change. It should be condition there. There should be condition. I use what? I use a condition like check. There is a check command for satisfy a condition there. I use check the condition like this. Likewise, you can do like this. I do these things after interval. And foreign key, I use foreign key and unique. And foreign key for I use foreign key for take interaction between two tables. Okay, and unique, I use unique for primary keys. This is for primary key for unique number. And also we can use foreign key for take interaction between two tables. Okay, like this. I will introduce these things after interval. And next query one, validate examples. I can validate some examples like this. I insert some values like this. I can insert some values. I introduce these things. And also if you are inserting some values like this, you should after the interval you should insert these values. You should. Okay, අපි මේ values ටික insert කරන්න ඕනේ interval එකේ පස්සේ මේ ඔක්කොම ටික. We should insert these values after the interval. And there are another table. We should create a project table, and after that we should insert the value for the project table. And we should create a department table. We should insert this value for department table. And we should create a work on table. We should insert value for work on table right after the input. Okay, likewise we can insert a value for the tables. And that if you wish to select command for if you selecting something from the table. And if you're selecting from anything like a table, and from what is the area of the column heading of the table, and what is the condition like this. I will introduce in these things using the T command there. I use T command there. I use T command and I introduce how to use T command there. Okay, likewise. And next, there you can use select command. I introduce these things. I introduce these things. Okay, select command. And you can use these operators in here. You can use these operators. What equal operators, greater than operators, less than operators. Greater than or equal, less than and equal, not equal. Likewise, you can and between and like. Okay, and you can introducing these parameters after this and select birthday this select command again, and also these are the main things. Okay, මේවා තමයි ගොඩක් කරන්න ගොඩක් තියෙනවා. Okay, select command like this and you can do another things another serious things like this. This I will introduce in after interview. Okay. Okay, now you can take your lunch right now. And lunch එකකට පුළුවන් දැන්. Okay, මම මේ ටික ඔක්කොම ටික ඉන්ටර්වල් එකේ පස්සේ කරනවා. Okay. Okay. There you should have good interval. I think මම හිතනවා හොඳ interval එකක් ගන්න කියලා. I take more than 2.5 hours after the interval. Interval එකේ පස්සේ පැය දෙකමාරක් වගේ තියෙනවා මේ practical session එක. So you should have a good interval to the lunch interval. Maybe I will take it as 1 hour. Okay, I will starting at 1:15. Is it enough? 1:15. 1:15 p.m. Next session I will start at 1:15 p.m. Is it enough? Okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, I will start next session at 1:15. You can take your lunch and take a break. Okay. Okay, I will start next session about the T command and other things in the big practical program after the interval. Okay. I think you will come at the 1:50 p.m. Okay. Okay. Thank you. See you soon. Okay, now I start the second part of the practical session. In this practical session, I will try to show you what they actually doing these things. I will introduce little bit about these things. So in this lesson, I will introduce more things about these things. Okay, I introduce more about this database constraints and the other things. Okay, in this session, I will first of all I will introduce what are the constraints. I will introduce these things before the interval. So what are the constraints? Constraints are there are not null, unique, primary key, foreign key, check and default. Likewise, there are several constraints in here. Okay, what is the not null? In the first session, what are the not null constraints in the in our SQL? Not null means there is a zero value. If there are zero value, we take it as a not null value. If there isn't haven't a zero value, if there isn't haven't a zero value, we take it as a not null value. Zero value can not null null zero value. If there is a null, it is called the zero value. And if there is a not null, it is called as a non-zero value, not as a not null value. Okay, you should wait until the finishing this session. After the finishing, I will take your attendance. Okay, so you will be here until finishing these sessions. Okay, session එක ඉවර කරගෙන ඉන්නවනේ මම attendance එක ගන්න නිසා. Okay, unique. Next, what is the unique means? Unique means ensure that all values are in the columns are different. අපි කියනවා ensure that all values in the columns are different. Unique. Now some values are unique for some things. Okay, some are unique for some things. What is the unique means? Unique means that ensuring all are unique to something. There are unique values for each. There are didn't have different value should be different. Didn't have the same value for same content. Okay. Next on primary key. Primary key. There is a primary key should be having these two conditions together. But it should be not null and also the unique. And foreign key. I will introduce in these things. I had introduced in these things. But foreign key means if there are two tables, if you want to join in these two tables, we use foreign key. Okay. Next one, check. Check means ensure that values in the column static satisfy specific condition. There should be the value should be specific for several conditions. Okay, there are checking several condition in our values. And next one, default. Default means it should be default value for recognizing each columns. Okay, it should be default value for recognizing each columns in the sections. Okay, it should be default value for recognizing. Okay, now I will introducing what are the main things, example of these things. In there are example, create database name, company, use it and create the tables below. Okay, you should create the table, this table. You should create this table, and also there should be another tables like this. Okay, first of all, you should create this table. What are the first one? Employee table. You should create this table. Can you create this table right now? මේ table එක දැන් හදන්න පුළුවන් නේද? First of all, tell me how to create table. I will opening what? I share my screen. Okay, I will share my screen. I opening command prompt right now. I opening command prompt. Okay, CMD. Next, what happens after CMD? You should you should go to the your path of bin folder. Bin folder के path and I goes to bin folder. Okay, there. Okay, see this is the C program files, MySQL server, and next bin. I copy this path here. Control C. I copy this path and I paste here my path here. Okay, and press enter. Okay, this is the path. And next, what should you do? You should enter this one. What? MySQL, and next underscore root, so dash u, and next root and dash p. MySQL dash u dash p, and next enter your password. Enter your specific password. Okay, and next you are in the your MySQL server. Okay, now you can type in these things. First of all, what you should insert this table. You should create this table. How to create this table? Do you remember how to create a table? You want to create a table. First of all, you should create table employee. There should be what? Employee table, and there should be these items. Okay, I create this one, but I delete the database. No, my database delete කරානේ. So I create this table again. A table එක මම අයිත් save කරගන්නවා. මේව කරගන්නවා කොහොමද? I want to create this table. So how you should create table what? Employee. You should create table what? Employee. Quickly do these things. දැන් කරන්න පුළුවන් කරන්න ටක් ගාලා. You should create this table employee. Okay, employee table එක අපි හැදුවා. Employee table එක click කරන ටක් කරලා කරන්න. කරමු මාත් එක්ක. කර. Now you can do it. Now you can do the employee table, create employee table. Okay, start. What create table employee? There should be these items. This item first name, minute, last name, SSN, birthday, address, salary, supersession, and DNO. After that, you should insert these values for your table. Okay, write write it down right now. Okay, you can do it now. And there should be another thing. There are some special case right here. Here, I take what primary key and also the what, and there I take primary key and also foreign key, primary key and the check condition there. I use primary key and also the check condition for there. How? In which create table, in create table I use what primary keys and also the conditions for there. Okay, how? Okay, tell me. I mean, first of all, tell me. Now, am I have the last database? Am I have the last database? Okay, last database එක තියෙනවා. නෑ ඒක මම delete කරා. මතක drop කරා. So, now I want what? Create a database here. So I create look at database. So I create database right now. I create database here. Here I create database what company. I create database as company here. Okay, again I create my database company. Okay, okay, I create this. Okay, now you can see here is a database. So after that, what do you do? Tell me. You can tell me. Okay, you can switch on your mic and tell me, and also you can what? You can use the textbooks. Please tell me. Okay. Okay. Next. Next, what do you do? You can use. You can use this database. What is company database? Here you use company database. I create company and also I use company database. Okay, now database can be changed. Okay, database change කරන්න පුළුවන්. In here I create what? I create here I create table. Create table for what? For employee. Here I create table for employee. Okay, I create a table for employee. In the employee table, what should do include? I include here I include first name. Quickly I type it. You can follow me quickly, and I introduce this. Okay, I take the first name. It is taken as what? Vacha. It should be first name should be, I take 15 characters. It should be 50 characters, and it should be, this is the new thing. What? It should be not null right now. Null when the it should be not null. It should be not null. Next one, first name and minute. The minute should be char value. It should be char. Minute should be char. Oh my god, my bad. I press enter there. No. Again, tell me use what company. Company I create what? I create table employee. In there I want to first name, it is Vacha, and next what is Next was I want to minute should be char value, and next minute should be char value, and last name l name last name should be vacha. It also should be vacha. It should be 15 characters. It should be 15 characters. Then it also I take it as a not null. It is also the not null. It should be take some value. And next last name, and I want to again I create the SSL security number, and there should be char value. It should be char value. Char. It should be 8. It should be 8 characters. 8 characters there. Char value, and it should be 9 characters likewise. And SSL 90 10 characters. Okay, 10 characters likewise. Okay, and next SSN there, and also you can take what birth date right here, birth date there, birthday should be what, it should be date here. Again I type it. Okay, God, don't take hurry, you can take easily. Okay, so hurry and just type in these things. Okay, what should we do? Create a employee database, and next first name not null, and next char minute as a char, and last name I created this last name not null, it should be not null, and next SSN, there are SSN, and also what, birth date should be date, and next address, I take address as what, address as the vacha, I take it as a vacha. Address take more space, so I take 45 characters there. 45 characters there, and address should be default for others. Address should be default. Address should be default from others. No, address එකම address එක දෙන්නකොට තියෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? So it should be default. It should be default from others. Okay, it should be default for others. Address should be default for others, and also I take default address as what, I take what, there are if there is all members are Colombo people, I take it as a Colombo address, default address as a what, I take default address as the Colombo. And I understand what is a default address එක character සදස් පහක් කියලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. එතන අනිවාර්යෙන් Colombo කියලා තියෙන්නම ඕනේ. Okay, are you clear there? Okay, I take address as the default address, and also I take it as the Colombo default and the Colombo. Okay, likewise I can take the default there, default condition there. Okay, Colombo නිසා default කියලා ගත්තා. sex කියලා default වෙනවද නැහැ, ඒක වෙනස් වෙනවා. sex I take sex as a char value, and next sex value, and next age take as the integer value, it should be integer, so I take 6 as the integer, and salary also what, salary should be also the salary decimal value, decimal there should be two floating point, so how to introduce it, there should be 10 values, and there should be two floating point. I introduce two floating point there. Okay, so comma and place 2 here for two floating point. Okay, here I introduce two floating point, and next in a super SSN super underscore SSN super SSN there. Okay, super SSN taken as char value. Super SSN taken as char value. It should be how many? Super SSN taken as 10 characters also. It should be 10 characters, and also DNO you should be okay. Now type කරන වෙලාවට අනිවාර්යයෙන් type කරන්න. DNO should be what? It should be int. but it not be done. මේක null වෙන්න පුළුවන්ද? නෑ. මේක තියෙන්න ඕනේ. DNO should be there. And next I want to apply something there. What? I want to apply a primary key there. What is the primary key? In these things, I want to apply something things there. I want to recognize this one. I want to recognize this table. මේ table එක හඳුනා ගන්න මම primary key එකක් ගන්නවා. Primary key should be default and not null. Primary key should be what? Not null, and also it should be change. It should be changed from others. Okay, it should be changed from others, and it should be not null. Okay, it should be not null, and also it should be changed from the others. It should be changed from the others. Okay, so what happening? So their primary key I take as what? I take primary key as what? DNO also good. I take SSN. Anything. I take SSN. SSN. Primary key is SSN. SSN. There. I take primary key SSN there, and also next thing. Oh, there's a mistake. One mistake. What is the mistake? There should be comma for all these things. Yeah? Comma down. I don't place the comma. It is the mistake. Okay, next. I will place them two separate things. Okay. I introduce these things. First of all, I introduce these things. Okay. I introduce these things. Primary IK superstition as there, and next, and also I should take superstition what superstition there. Okay. And superstition again. No. I take what primary key. There's a mistake. Primary key. I use primary key these things. Primary key. I use primary key as SSN. 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 And next. Okay. Now you type in these things. You should type these things according as what? Table. To include the table. This is not a command. Okay. මෙහෙම ගමන් command ඉන්න command දාලා table එකක් එන විදිහට හදන්න ටක් ගන්න. You can now create a table for this. You can now create a table for this. I take what? Check age කියලා value එකක් තියෙනවනේ. Okay. Okay, yes. මම age කියලා value එක 18ට වැඩිද කියලා check කරමු. If there is age is greater than or equal 18. These are the commands. I take these things. Okay. Okay. Now try to type these things as a table. මට මේ ටික table එක type කරන්න කට්ටිය බලන්න quickly. I will give you a 5 minutes. 5 minutes දෙන්න. Table එක type කරලා try එකක් දෙන්න. Table එකට දාන්න ඕනේ. You should include these things to the table as a table within commas. Okay. like this you can create a table, no? Table create කරගන්න පුළුවන්. In there you can see how many there should be. There should be how many elements? There should be query. There should be several elements in the table content. Okay, there should be several elements in my table. Okay. To this table, I want to apply something. Okay, here you can see there's a table. For this is my table now, and also I want to apply another table. I want to apply another table using the foreign key. Foreign key එක use කරන තව table එකක් හදන්න ඕනේ. Primary key, I think you are clearly know it now. Primary key should be what I will introduce. Primary key should be unique and not null. Primary key should be unique and not null. Next, I will. This is you should include this value for this things. Okay, this thing, and there should be table. You can see what now. If you want to show this table, how you can describe this thing. Describe employee table right now. You can describe employee table right here. Now you can see this is about the describe or the description about the employee table. And next you can now create a second table like this. Okay, you can write if you want to. I will send you these things. I will send this command for you. If you want this for everyone. I can send this command for you. To have much time, you can copy these things. Okay, here. And next thing, if you haven't get the real one, you can copy this one. Okay. Next one. Next, I want to introduce this thing. What I want to introduce in these things. The next one, I want to create department table. Another table, it is organized as a department. In department table, what should be there? In department table should be what? There should be several items. There are department name. There should be department name, department number, and what? Manager assistant, and it should be not null, and manager start date. It should be not null. Primary key. We take primary key as a department number, and there should be unique name, department name. Department name should be unique. In our campus, there is a computer department, and also there should be HPT department and biology department. Likewise, their department number is name is unique for others. Okay, it should be there. This is the important thing. Foreign key. What's happening? We should do compare. We should do join into tables. What? These foreign key. Use in foreign key. Foreign key we use what? Is manager SSN. We use their manager SSN. In the what? Department table. In department table we use manager SSN. And other employees table we use SSN. And in department, this is the department table. So this is the manager table. Department table and employee table. There is what? There is a department table. You can see there is a manager SSN, and employee table. You can see what? SSN there. There are SSN between two, linking by these two. By according to linking these two, you can see it can be joining. We can be take relation. between those take relation between these two tables. Okay, අපිට relations හදාගන්න පුළුවන් මේ table දෙකේ using this that one. Okay, මේක use කරලා අපිට relation එකක් හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, like that. And I use what? Manager assistant and employee assistant there. Manager assistant and employee assistant. Therefore, our work. Okay. Manager assistant එකයි department assistant එකයි use කරලා අපිට හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. For that, we can make a relation like this. Okay. මේ විදිහට අපිට relation එක හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. Using that, we can make a relation. We can make a relation for that. ඒකට අපි relation එක හදාගන්න පුළුවන්. Like that. And that case, if you manage assistant and employee assistant, okay, if you are doing these things, so we use what? Foreign key there. Foreign key for manager assistant, reference employee from the what? Reference employee for the department. Sorry, reference from the employee table. Okay, that case, what I do? In that case, we can type this command here. Okay, you can type this command there. What? Reference. There should be reference also. For that case, I type in this one. Okay, this. Okay, what? I want to create table department. What happened there? I want to create table department. You can type in these things. I will send you the. Okay, you can type in these things. Okay. Okay, what happening? You can create for department table again. You can create table for department again, and I take department name. It is Vacha. It is not none. It should be not none. And then next you should be department number. You should be create department number. It is integer value, and it should be not none. You take department number. It should be not null. And manager assistant, it is child character. It should be not null. Should be not null. And manager start date, it should be also the date character. Okay, date character. It should be year, month, and the date. And next primary key. It is also the D number. We take as a D number there. Primary key as a D number. But primary key take what? This number D number take as a primary key for the that table, because it is unique and also not null. Unique not null value එකේ table එකේ අපි ගන්නේ D number කියලා. ඒ නිසා තමයි ඒක primary key විදිහට ගත්තේ. ඊට පස්සේ unique key එක D name ගත්තා. Unique name එක ගත්තා D name. Computer එක HPD likewise. Unique name එක ගත්තා D name කියලා. And next foreign key. We use foreign keys for what? That table as the foreign key for that table as the reference employee items. If you want to take description about that table, you want to take description. This how you can see what we can take this for department table. Department. I take description for that table. If you see what happening, you can see this department table. This is about the department table. Okay, this is more about the department table for the description. This is more description about the department table. Okay, now you can try to do this. You can try to do these things. Okay, I create two tables right now. What is? I take create employee tables, and also I create department tables. Okay, employee table එක හදුවා, ඊට පස්සේ department table එක හදුවා, and next I will create this table. What I will create that one. I will create this table. Okay. I will create this one. I will create next. I will create another insert values. I want to insert values for employee tables. Okay, I want to insert some values. I want to insert some values for employee tables. Okay, these values, this value. So can you insert these things? Automatic insert කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? then my values to insert කරන්න table එක. I will give you how much? I will give you. Did you see now? Right now? Are you seeing right now? Are you clear? Are you clear this things? Are you clear? Okay. Now please insert these values for your table. What a table? For employee table. Now you can insert this value for employee table. Is this clear? When I pay now the value still. Yes or no? This type. Is this clear? Yeah, okay. Okay. Please try to update these values. Please try to update this value for your tables. Please try to update this value for your tables right now. Okay, you can type it now. Now you can type it, and I will send you these things. What employee details? No, insert into employee these things. I want to insert into employee. No, I telling these things. Okay. Point. Yeah, you can enter the age to the table. Okay, now you can insert in age to the table. Okay, if I didn't enter the age, you can insert into the age. How to insert? I can insert age as a new one. No, like this. Okay. I send you the code like this. Okay. Okay, I send this thing, and I insert values like this. What these items for values. I insert some values like this. If you haven't age column, didn't want this align. Okay. Now you can see what happening for my say SQL table. So show me what select. We can select. We can select from all. We can select all from where. We can select all from what employee table like this. We can select all from the employee table. Okay, these are the elements. These are the elements you can see in the employee tables. Okay. I didn't enter the age. If you didn't enter the age, you can see what happening. It is taken as a null value. Okay. I didn't enter the age here right here. So it taken as a null value. Okay. Good. Okay, it will be good. Okay. Is there anything like this? You can because if there is a not null as age, what happened? Age කෙනෙක් not null කියලා තිබ්බනම් ඒක ඔය විදිහට run වෙන්නේ නැහැ නේද? මම එහෙම දීලා තිබ්බ නෑ. age කෙනෙක් not null කියලා දුන්නේ නෑ. ඒ නිසා age table එක මොකද වුනේ? null value එකක් විදිහට පෙන්නන්නේ. Okay. We can so now right now age as a null value. Okay. age කියන එක null value එකක් විදිහට තමයි තියෙන්නේ. And next. And next I want to create like this. Okay. If you want to, okay, if you want to insert these things, okay, මේක හොඳට අහගන්න. ඔයාලට මේ දේවල් ටික text file එකක පෙන්නන්න ඕන. If you want to insert these things as a text file, I create the file there. Okay, I create a file in my bin folder. I create a text file there as a run. You can see right now. Okay, large icon I will show you. It is as the large. Let's view. I take it as the large icon. Okay, I create a text file here. Here I take the text file as what? I create the text file as run. I create a text file as run. You can see I create a text file as a run. I create here text file as the run. You can create anything. You can create any text file in your area. I create in your bin folder. Okay, I create text file here as the run text file. I create the text file as the run. Now you can see if I use run text file there, if I use run text file, run කියලා text file එක හදාගත්තා. run කියලා text file එක හදාගත්තට පස්සේ what happened? I create a run text file in the in my bin folder. So I use T command. If I use the T command, look at this. If I use in T command right here, if I use a T command, you what T command? I use a T command like this. Okay, what I create what run? I create run text file txt. I use T command for run txt. What happened? Okay, now you are logging into run text file. If you are what? If you are create this is in the what? This is in the run command text file to T command. If you are using T command, now you are logging into where? You are logging into what? You are logging into text file as what? You are logging into run text file. Okay. run කියලා text file එකට දැන් ඔයා T command එක මේ විදිහට දුන්නාම log ගෙලුවා. Now you are in the where? Run T command. Now you are in the run text file. Okay. You can take a backup like this. In the morning session, one girl asked me how to take the backup. Backup එක ගන්න කොහොමද කියලා හවනේ. හරි. අන්න ඒකට හොඳ solution එකක් තමයි මොකද්ද මේ T command එක. T command එකත් හොඳ solution එකක්. අපිට මොකද කරන්නේ? text file එක backup විදිහට තියාගන්න පුළුවන් නේද? තේරුණා කතාව? text file එකක් අපිට backup එකක් විදිහට use කරන්න පුළුවන්. I create what run text file there. Okay. First of all, what happening? You should create a text file in your bin folder or any other directory. If they are using another directory, you should what? You should change directory for your direction. Okay. Directory එක change කරලා මේක කරන්න. Now you are in the where? Now you are in the bin directory. So I create text file in the bin directory. bin කියන එකේ මම text file එක create කරානේ. I create a text file in the bin directory. So I want to insert this value in the where? I want to insert these values, this value for where? I want to insert this value for my text file. So I want to use this database. I want to use this what company database. No? I use it this company database. Now what happening? Look at this. In my text file, in bin folder, I share my screen right now. Share my screen. Here I go to where? I go to my bin folder here. Okay. I go to bin folder here. You can see there's run text file. Okay, what happening? Now you can see my data in inserted right now. Now you can see my data is inserted right now. If I using another database, I create another database like this. Now look at, I want to create this database. Now I think you can do this. Okay, you can create this table right now. The table you can create this table. What? I want to create another table for project to work. So like this. Okay. If you want to create another table project, what should you do? Now project killer table project killer table first of all should be what do you do? If you there should be project name, project number, project location, and the DNAM. What happening? There are what project number should be unique. No, this should be unique. And other things, we can take this as primary key also. No, like primary key and also project location, it also unique. They all should be not plan. Likewise, you can create project table. Okay, how to create project table? I want to create project table here. Okay, I want to create project table, a table for project. So I create the project table right like this. I will send you the key text. Okay, you can create project table. You can create project table like this. Okay, Try to create project table like this. Please try. Try and get to output using this command. I try to do something in this time period. Okay. Okay. I send you. Okay. I want to create project table like this. I want to create a project table like this. You can see what I create a table that name as what project. I create a table name as project. In the project table, you can see there is a Vacha command. Vacha, what is first name? Should be the Vacha. Project name is Vacha. It should be not null. And project number, it should be not null. And it should be integer. And project location Vacha. And dnum also Vacha. It should be not null. And primary key should be project number. I take primary key as project number. I mentioned it. It should be unique. Project name should be unique. Yeah. Project name should be unique. There are two names. There should be taken two groups taken. There should not be taken same name or same name for two groups. And foreign key. Foreign key should be what? D number. We take foreign key D number reference from where department එකේ D number එකත් එක්ක reference වෙලා තියෙනවා. Okay, like this. I can take this like this, and you can. So if you want to describe this thing, if you want to describe this, you can take describe command, and also what describe project table. I want to describe project table, so I use desc command and project. What happening? You can see there is what there's a description of my project table. Okay, likewise you can take. Now what happening for my text file? Okay, look at what happening for my text file right now. It should be, look at now. I close this here. I close here. Okay, I close my text file, and again I will open my text file. I share my screen. Yeah, I will share my screen. Okay, I open from the bin folder and open the text file. Okay, what happening? This all are taken from as a text file, no? These all are taken in the text file. We can take a backup like this. Backup for our coding. Okay, we can take a backup using t command like this. Okay, අපි text file එකේ run කරා මේ t command එක use කරලා. ඒකට අපිට backup එකක් වගේ use කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, are you understand right now? Are you clear? This my speed? Are you clear? Yeah. What? What happening? I use what? I use t command. I use, if I, please, first of all, you should what? You should create a what? I play this. You should create the text file. You should create the text file in your bin folder and other things. I do in bin folder now. I create a text file as run. It is text file now. I create text file in the bin folder as a run. Okay. In the run folder, I want to running these codes, these things in the in my bin folder. How I want to run in these things in my bin folder, so that I want to run in these things. How to run in these things? I want to run it using t command. In t command, you can see I use t run.txt. What? T run.txt command. T command run.txt run කියලා ෆයිල් එක ඇතුලේ තව t command එක දුවන්න හදන්නේ. In that case, I use what? My all things. I want to insert all things for my databases ඔක්කොම database නෙමෙයි database company එකේ database එකේ ඔක්කොම ටික run කරන්න ඕනේ. So I use all the database. So after that you can I writing all this. If I writing all see you can see what happening. It is take the all values are taken the where taking my notepad file. Okay, you can take a backup file as this notepad file. Okay, like this. And next, if you want to this one and project one, if you I want to create this department table also, I created yeah, I create this one, no, yeah, and also works on, and there I want to what I want to insert value for my project table. So how try to do is I want to insert values. Please start. I want to insert values for my project table. Insert value for my project tables. Okay, I will send this to you. Try it. Try to insert value for your project table. Insert value. Try to insert value for your project table. I send you a code. Oh, I will insert value for my project table like this. Okay. I insert values for my project table. Is there error? What happened? There is there's a dotted line, no? There you can see there's a dotted line in company, no? In company, you can see there is a dotted line in the company. This is the error. Okay, you can edit it. You can edit in the project line. You can see there's a error. In project. Cannot then do update to child foreign key question failed. Okay, foreign key failed actually. Okay, you can edit it. You can edit to foreign key part. Okay. And next there is we can do it. Okay, and next there is a table for department. What happening? There's a table for department, and also there is the table for what work zone. Table for department and table for work zone. You can do it. Table for department. I will add in some values for department tables. Okay. I will take some values. I will take some values for department table. How? How I take a value for department table? In that case, you can see I introduce some values. I introduce some values for department table. That case, try to introduce in this value. Try to add in this value for my department table. Okay, like this you can add some values for department. Try this. Okay, if you want to check, select all. If you look at this, if you selecting all these things, if you select all from select all from department table, no? Yeah, you can see like this department and this column. Okay, now you can see like this, and also in the bin folder, look at again. I share my screen. In your bin folder, in the run text file, you can see this should be running. Okay, department. Look at, you can run in these things like this. Okay, bin folder ke run. You can see there is a running these things like this. Okay, is it clear? Okay, good. Okay, again, I will go to the live. Okay, likewise, you can enter some values and next thing, next sheet, like you can now, I think you are familiar with these things. If you want to work on, if you can create a work on folder like this, and also take some value, add some values for it. Okay, if you want to create work on folder, there should be what? There should be ESSN and fee number and hours. ESSN in integer values. These are integer, no? And not just integer. There should be what? Integer values. Okay. This should be integer. This should be decimal value. Okay. Integer, and decimal value. Okay. You can create, but this phone number kilo, yeah, kilo should be unique. No, it doesn't unique. There's the unique value for ESSN. We can take ESSN as a primary key. Okay, how to create this? You can create quickly. You can create quickly this table. You can create now. I think you are expert with these things. You can create quickly this table. Okay, welcome table right now. Work control quickly create කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, how there should be there should be these characters. I will tell you. There should be these characters. I type. Okay. I will type yeah. Create table. I create tables on work on. Okay. I am create a table on work on. In this table I use ESSN as a chart. Okay, and phone number is not null, and hours decimal not null, and primary key take as a ESSN, and also the fee number. The foreign key I use ESSN reference from employee table, and foreign key P number reference from the project tables. Okay, right, like this. And that case project tables. Okay, P number and other things. Okay. If you want to add some value there, if you want to add some value for our P number table, what happened? If you want to some add for works on table, I insert values. In that case, if I send me this thing, you can try this. You can try this. You can try this for your works. You can write these things for your works. Okay, right there. I insert some values. I insert some values for my table. I want to insert some value. How to insert some value for my table? In that case, you can see I want to insert some values. I want to insert some values for my what works on table. That case, I insert some values because I didn't introduce the other tables also there. Okay, you can insert some values like this. You can insert some values also for there. Okay, like here. I'll send the code. You can insert some value for using these codes. Okay, and next. Okay, and next I will introduce you these things. You can now you are very familiar with these things. I didn't explain much more about tables. And next, if you want to selecting a XML folders, XML tables, XML rows like this. If you want to select some rows, some columns from your tables, what do? If you want to take some columns from your table like you the columns sticker. If you want to add some column from your table, how to do it? Okay, in that case, I want to select, if you want select all from your table, if you select it all from your table, what happening? If you select it from all from your table, it work like this, no? I selecting all. I select the all from the employee. If you select all, if you select all from the employee folder, like here, if I selecting all folder, you are see it. If you selecting all, if you selecting all from the employee, what happen? Do you know? Do you know it literally? If you select what all from the first of all, I will show the what employee table. Yeah, select all. Select what all from where from employee. I select all from employee. What happening? You can see what happening there. These are the all elements. These are the all element in my employee table. Okay. Employee table again. By using that, and next case, if you are using that case, if I using select not all, select F name address from the employee. I select only first name and address. What happening? I want to select first name, not all. I select star mark for all. Okay. I select what? Star mark for all. Now I select only what? I want to select only first name, F name. I want to select first name and other one. What first name and what salary? Okay, first name and salary. I want to select first name and salary from this table. I want to select only first name and salary. I want to select this first name and the salary, this salary board. I want to check these people's salary. Okay, so I select first name and salary from my table, employee, and press enter. What happens? You can see, and next enter. Now you can see there is only see what first name and salary only. Okay, you can see there is only see what first name and salary. No, we can see if you are selecting, you can do this. Okay, you can do this quickly if you are selecting first name and salary. Okay, if you are selecting first name and salary from your table, and from your employee table, you can see what happening. There are only see first name and the server. It is actually filtering, no? Filter කරනවා වගේ filter කරනවා වගේ. මොකද first name එක server එක විතරක් බලන්න ඕන. I select only first name and server from your table. I select only first name and server from your table. If you are use what distinct, if you are distinct from the employee, if you want to distinct sex from your employee, what is the distinct? Okay, මට distinct කරන්න ඕනේ මේකේ තියෙන sex values මොනවද කියලා. sex කියලා එකේ තියෙන values මොනවද කියලා distinct කරන්න ඕනේ. What happening? I check it these things. I will check this what is I check what select distinct sex from the employee. I select what I select only this command, no? Distinct. I select distinct sex from the employee. What happening? If I selected distinct command from the employee, what are the two values? There are only two values, M and F. I select distinct for what are the values? There should be it should not be unique. Male female කියලා unique කියලා නැහැ එක්කල කොහෙද මේල් කට්ටිය ගොඩක් එන්න බලලා ෆීමේල් වැලියු. ඒ වුණාට ඒ දෙක විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒ දෙක විතරක් use බලන්න ඕන අපි use කරලා distinct value කියලා. distinct කියලා කියන් අපිට පුළුවන් මොකද්ද මේල්ද ෆීමේල්ද ඒ කියන්නේ ඒ table එකේ ඒකේ තියෙන එකේ employee කියලා එකේ distinct sex කියලා ගමම ඒකේ තියෙන මොකද්ද මේ value දෙක විතරක් check කරගන්න පුළුවන්. we can filtering how many what are the values in the this column in the sex column in the employee table. Okay, right, like this you can checking filtering your tables. Okay, are you clear that? Are you clear? Quickly tell me. Are you clear that these things? Is that clear? You can check. Is it clear? Yeah. Others, is it clear? I want to check. Yeah, I want to check what I know some details of a person කෙනෙක්ගේ address එක විතරක් දන්නවා. ඒ address එක තුලින් එයාගේ ඔක්කොම details I want to check using that address I want to check all details of the person. I want to check the all details of the persons lagi ඔක්කොම details check කරන්න ඕනේ ඒ address එක use කරලා. Okay, how I can use this one? What I want to check all the details, so I select all from the employee. Okay, I select all from the employee using that address. But I select all from the employee using what this very good address. Okay, what you can see there are some things for your according to filtering this. I select all details from the employee table. What are the select all details? Where are the address? When we address එකට අදාළම details ඔක්කොම ටික එයා දුන්නානේ. Likewise, we can do some filtering. For our tables. Yeah. Okay. The tables වලට filtering කරන්න පුළුවන්. Like there, you can use these things, and also we can use operators. There. What are the equal, greater than, less than, greater than, no equal, less than, no equal, not equal, between, likewise. Okay, these operators also the use from the in Mysql command. How you can see I want to change this thing. I want to check these things. I want to I quickly this am I so quick? I want to check these things. You can check what happened now. Please you can check these things by using these commands. Okay, I want to check this command. Okay, I want to check what I want. Look at, I want to select what I want to select this command. I want to select, what happening, I want to select this command. What the command? Select birth date and address. I want to select birth date and address. I want to select birth date and the address from the employee table. No, employee table lagi birth date address nya bana dodi ya. First name is equal to and minute is B and last name is Smith. එහෙම තියෙන එක්කෙනාගේ මොකද්ද? first name එක ජෝන් වෙන්නත් ඕනේ and minute එක B වෙන්නත් ඕනේ and command and clearly this should be these three condition we use to apply three condition. We can use also comma and also the what and command. These three should be true. These three values should be true, so we use and command right there. Okay, we can use and command right there. And also if you want to, here you can see the some questions. Okay, you can see some question. I think you can do these things. You can do these activities when we are sending these things. Okay, අපි මේක එවපුවම ඔයාලට මේ activities ටික check කරන්න පුළුවන්. You can now you can do these activities. Okay, you can do these activities and you can do this exercise in with you. Okay, and there we can use D, E and D. We can use some we can add something like E and D. I think you are clearly explaining these things by using these activities. My activities කරද්දි මේ ටික තේරෙයි. Okay, and also you can aggregate some functions also there. What are the functions? You can count function, sum function, max, mean, average, like this. You can take this function also there. What are the in the function? You can select the maximum value from there, select the minimum value from the given area, and average value, count value. Likewise, you can take some values. You can filter in some values according the tables. Okay, tables වලින් එහෙම filter කරගන්න පුළුවන්. And also look at this, we can select Dino, count and average salary from employee table, group by Dino. Okay, අපිට මොකද කරන්න බලන්න. Like this, I will show you. I check this command. Look at, if I use this command, what happening? I want to select D number, count all and average salary from employee from the group by Dino. Dino කියන group කරලා මොකද කරන්නේ? average salary එක check කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, if you want to select like this. Okay, what happening? Yeah, like this you can do some exercises in here. Yeah, if you use like this, I think it is better. In there we didn't want please didn't take what didn't take brackets there, brackets only නිකම්ම දාන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, likewise we can add some context like this. Okay, these are the main function list. First of all, what you should select, what are the function you are trying to filter it. filter කරන function එක කියලා check කරන්න. Next, from where do you select in these things? Okay, කොහෙන්ද කියලා බලන්න. ඊට පස්සේ group කරන්න, what are the attribute. Okay, what are the attribute in this things, and what are the having, මොනවද ඒකේ check කරන්න. And next, what are the ordered by, like this. Okay, like here you can do your works by these activities. Okay, you can now, I think you are really well in these things. You are really in these things, and you are really good in using Mysql. Okay, so please tell me if you have any question. Please ask me. If you haven't, you can send your registration number for your chat box. Okay. If you haven't, you can send your registration number for the chat box. If you have any question, you can ask. Okay. I want to take your attendance, so you should take your index numbers for the chat box. Okay. Is that all? Okay. Okay. This is the end of the session today. We fill the practical sheets for you. You can do it again and again and try to these things. These are very easy and you can do these things for your works. Okay. So thank you very much all for participating today, the whole day today. And I think you all are good in my skill right now. Okay. Thank you very much all. And keep safe and be safe at the home. Okay. Be safe. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you.